Right, good evening everybody. Thank you very much for joining me. Hopefully you can hear me and see me. Apologies about going live slightly too early. I was showing these two my new Stream Deck and saying, look, if I push these buttons, it changes the view, forgetting that we were actually live. So, yes, thank you very much for joining me this evening. We're going to be doing a 3-player playthrough of Kanban EV. Now, this is not going to be a tutorial video as such. If you don't know how to play the game and you want to learn how to play the game, just go to Google and type in how to play Kanban EV. My smiling face will appear because I have done a pure instructional video on this game, which you two have watched multiple times.
Multiple times, yeah.
And we're now going to play. So you two haven't played this game before.
No.
But this is going to be a playthrough rather than a tutorial and playthrough. Saying that, I will give you a little bit of an introduction if you are brand new to the game before you disappear and go and watch the tutorial. So this is Kanban EV. We are all working in a car factory. We're going to be playing over a certain number of rounds. We don't know how many rounds, and we're trying to get as many points as we can get. The end of the game trigger in this game is interesting because there are two things happening in time. There is the week, which is when Sandra reaches her desk in administration. When that happens, we move the week marker on, which is this one, I think. No, that's the meeting marker. It's this one. This is the week marker. Yes, that's the week marker. The other thing that can happen is that there is a meeting. Okay? Mm-hmm. The meeting happens when the pace car gets round to the next shaded area. When that happens, there's a meeting at the end of that round. So at the end of every round of play, there could either be an end of week scoring and or a meeting. Okay? But you track the number of... Maybe this is the meetings. So you track the number of weeks here.
Yeah. Perhaps you should check your house.
I should check.
At the bottom it says perform end of week scoring and
it's got that icon.
Symbol,
so this tracks the number of weeks. This tracks the number of meetings.
Yeah.
Righty.
When one of them has got to 2 and the other one gets to 3, that triggers the end of the game. Okay?
Yeah.
So it's not a fixed number of rounds. It's a kind of combination of those two things. There's lots and lots of ways to score points, but the gist of the game is at every meeting, there's going to be some performance goals. There's going to be 4 performance goals here. We're also going to each play a performance goal that we have in our hand. We are then going to use our speech tokens to speak at those meetings, and that's going to earn us a lot of points. There's also points that you can get from end of week scoring, which is based on cars in garages. And there's quite a lot of end game points as well. We have a final goal tile here, which I'll just zoom in on. This is the final goal tile that has been decided randomly. So 8 points at the end of the game if you have 2 blue cars in your garages. 7 points at the end of the game if you have 2 designs for the drivetrain. And 6 points at the end of the game if you are certified in both logistics and design. But you need a speech token to claim each one of these. So points at the end of the game available there. All of these training tracks, there is points at the end of the game. 5 points to the player who's the most trained in each department. Then 3, then 1. So you can get lots of points there. Cars in garages are worth points at the end of the game, and stuff that you've got left over. But stuff that you get left over, you probably want to spend it. The meeting marker is on the wrong place, says Vittel. Yes.
Yes.
I moved it for the example and forgot to move it back. Right. So yeah, we're going to jump in. We're going to start playing, and we need to decide a start player at random. So the nearest one to Sandra is going to be the start player. That looks like blue to me. Okay, so the first thing you need to do, Andy, is you need to choose which of these 4 starting benefits you want. Okay. Remembering that the next bit is going to happen in that order.
Okay, so we've got a book, a spare part, and a banked time unit. I'll go with the spare part.
Okay, so you go there, and you immediately get a spare part voucher, which I've put them here. So you get one of those. Next clockwise is me, so I'm going to choose the banked shift. Would you like to go first or third? Sorry, first or second.
First or second, and second comes with a
book.
Banked. Oh, that's a training.
A training point, yes.
Let's go for the training point.
Okay, so you get a book, which you've got some just there.
Yeah.
And
That's
that
handy.
Goes on your player board.
Does it actually go straight on?
Straight on there.
Okay.
Yeah, normally any that you gain during the turn, you put to the side, and you'll get them at the end of your turn, but here it's fine. Okay, so now we do new employee orientation. This is done in this order. So Andy, you're first. You take one of those designs Now, normally during the game, you can only ever take from here.
Yep.
And normally in the game, there is a bonus if you take one of these. But right now, you can take any of them. And you also take one of those parts. Now, those parts are not going to replenish. These, once we've all taken a design, will slide down to fill any gaps. So you've looked at your starting goals, you've looked at what's needed, so you might have some of an idea. Just to let you know, in this big stack of designs, this might have not been clear from the video, there is one type of upgrade for each type of car, plus there is one design tile in the game with a X on it. Okay, so there's 5 different cars, 6 different upgrades. That's 30 plus 5. There's 35 tiles in the game.
Okay, I will go for.
Oh, we're playing with Mean Sandra. Yes, which is now the default.
This
So
one.
you take that one. So that goes on your desk.
Down here.
Yep.
And I'll have one of these.
Okay.
So far, he's picked the starting place I wanted and the car design.
There you
I
go.
wanted just
Yeah,
to point that out. Getting my excuses in early.
Must mean I'm doing something right.
So this will only shuffle down after we've all done this bit.
Excellent.
Right, Alan.
Is it me next?
It
Is
is
No, I thought it
you
was
next. You're
Oh,
yellow.
yeah, of course, I'm yellow.
It's that
Yeah,
way.
yeah, of course. Okay. Well, there's a red car out there, so I could go for the red car.
I just realised Andy's not on camera much. I'm just going
And there's
to move the
the
camera around a
blue.
bit. There we go.
What's it? Sorry, I know you explained that.
So
a minute ago,
this,
the X is-
this cannot be used to make an upgrade of the blue car.
Right.
So the only use for this tile is to claim a blue car from the track.
Blue car.
Therefore, this is simply not as useful as that.
As that one. That's what I was thinking. So let's go for
So
that
you
one.
go for that one. Goes on your desk. And you get a car part.
Let's go for electronics.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to take this one and this one. And to put me at a disadvantage, I'm playing sideways. Yeah, so car parts go in there. Right, so now these slide down. That goes there, that goes there, that goes there. So now, from now on, until you are certified in this area, you can only take from those. Right, round 1. So the first day, Sandra is at her desk filing some paperwork about a new coffee machine. And in this order, we each get to choose a department. So Andy, you go first, and you can choose any of the departments you want to. In future turns, this will be done in order from top to bottom, and you cannot go in the same department 2 turns on the run.
Okay, I'll go here.
Okay. Alan,
Okay.
where would you like to go?
So admin
Admin.
allows me to pick
Any one other
Anyone.
department and split your shifts however you want between admin and the other department. Tactically,
Yeah.
you go to admin if, for example, I really wanted to go into assembly this turn
Yeah.
and you decide to go there. Administration will allow me to do the action. That's the main reason you want to go there.
Yeah.
The other reason for going there is this is the only place you can go to train in administration.
Right.
Okay? But generally speaking,
Not a great.
you
first
wouldn't
move.
want to go to administration now if the department that you wanted to work in is actually there.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I think let's pick up another design. I think, which is
Picking up designs is in the design department. You know the difference between the 2 and the 3?
the 2 will put you first next turn or before
Well, this turn.
this turn.
So
Oh,
if,
yeah, of
if
course,
there was
yeah.
a design in here you really wanted,
Yeah,
you'd go there.
of course, because it goes
Okay?
down. Yes,
Because then
yeah.
you'd be the first to get it, but you'd only get 2 shifts to spend
Yeah.
instead of 3. So if you're like me and you're greedy, you always go on the 3,
Yeah.
but then somebody else goes before you. So I
Nick
need
what
to
you want.
look at what I want to do in all of these different areas. Because I did have a plan, but I might... No, I think I'm still going to do it. Yeah, I think I'm still going to do it. I am going to go to R&D. Okay, so that's the department selection phase done.
Mm-hmm.
Now we go into the work phase. So the work phase is from top to bottom. It's me first. I get 3 shifts to spend. If I have any bank shifts, I can use them, but you cannot use bank shifts that you gain on the same turn.
Yep.
But you can only ever work 4 shift maximum. So if I had multiple bank shifts, I could only use one of them to increase the number of shifts to 4.
Fine.
Don't forget about recycling as well. That's another thing that people... It's basically on your turn, as a free action, you can swap stuff around.
Cool.
Well, I can't because I've only got that, and that's already in there.
Yeah.
So I get 3 actions to spend in here. The first action I'm going to do is I am going to do an upgrade. So I am going to use my battery. I think this is... No, this is not a battery. Yeah, this is a battery. I'm going to use this battery to do an upgrade of the concept car, because I have concept car, design, battery. So I choose which one of these this goes on.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm going to put it on there, which gets me bank shift. Every time you do an upgrade, you increase the value of that upgrade by 1. And that is now flipped over, and I get 2 points. There you go.
Cool.
So I have upgraded the battery of the concept car, which got me 2 points. Yeah, sorry, not a free action, executive action, says Vittel. So that was that action there.
Yeah. The other one is to take a car off of the track.
The other is to take a car off the track if there was a car on the track, which there is not. So, yeah, that cost me 1 shift, and I did an upgrade. And it's not a tested design because I don't have a black car in my garage. If I had a black car in my garage, that would then become a tested design. Tested designs are awesome and are worth loads of extra points in various places. But right now, that is just there. And I have 2 more shifts to spend, and I can't do that again, and I can't do that. So I'm going to spend those 2 shifts on training. So you can spend any number of shifts on training, and you can also use any number of training points. Any number of training points.
Okay.
Even beyond
and
4.
These books are the
They're
training
books.
points.
So every book you spend is 1 training point. That's me. That's my turn done. So it's recommended that you lay down your meeple to show that you've had your turn. Okay.
Okay, so what does that symbol represent?
That action means that you can... well, it's not an action.
Yeah.
It is basically, if at this point any of these is full, it clears.
Okay, so I will spend 1 point on training, just to bump myself up a little bit. And then, if I've understood this correctly, I need 2 parts to make 2 shunts forwards.
Yep.
And hopefully get a car.
Each part moves a car forward 1.
Yeah, so I have 2 different parts. I can exchange this for something different.
Yep. Well, do one at a time.
Okay.
So put the electronics in first. Which car do you want to start building?
So that's the thing. I'm not quite sure.
So here's a rules question for you. This is one of the commonly forgot rules of the game.
Yeah.
Can you put that on any 5 of them?
How do you mean?
Are you allowed with that piece to build any of those 5 cars?
I thought yes, but I'm sensing the answer is going to be no.
Does it need to match
because
the pieces?
There's an upgraded piece, isn't there?
Exactly right.
There's an
So
upgraded
this is a
piece
common mistake. If a car has had any upgrades,
Yeah, that's got to be
those parts must be provided before any other parts. So with that piece, you cannot start building a black car.
Yeah,
now what you could do is you could use your parts voucher as green and build a black car, and then use your other one,
or swap it.
Or swap it.
But I don't think there's any.
No, I'm just
black.
I wanted to get that rule out there now.
And I probably don't want to get a blue car out. So little tactical question.
Yep.
I can get a green car pushed through the exit, whatever happens.
Which would get
me
one
a
of these, which is good.
But I don't particularly want to leave a bunch of other green cars in the production line ready for other people to claim. So would it make sense for me to push a grey car down instead?
Yeah. If you don't want a big line of green cars, then either push a blue.
Let's see how that pans out. So if I put this one down here.
Yep. What you do is you take a new grey one out of the thing, which is off camera. We have the other cars off camera, and then that pushes that one along, which then pushes that one along, which pushes that one along, and you follow the arrows. Now, you didn't have to push that one to there. I know you wanted to, but you could have pushed that one to there because there are 2 ways to go there.
Yep. Okay.
Okay.
So now I'll trade this in.
Use your parts voucher.
Let's make it one of these nice blue ones.
Okay, which pushes another grey one out, which pushes that along, that along, that along, that along. Yep. Okay.
And then this one moves over to...
Yeah, so you get immediate 2 points because you've pushed it out of the middle, and it goes behind the pace car on the test track. And because there is a current demand for green cars, you get the speech token. Now, whenever in the game that you get a white speech token or a generic speech token, you simply remove it from the game and get one of your own. If you've already got your own, you keep it as a white token. And then at the end of the next meeting, you exchange all of your white tokens for your own ones.
Can I ask a kind of a tactics, kind of a rules question now? Because the reason why I asked about the admin thing at the start is because I kind of thought Andy was aiming to push a car out. Now, if I'd have gone admin,
you could have then...
I could have then nicked his car.
But you don't have a matching design.
No, but
yeah,
but I could still take the car, can't I?
Going in admin, because it's last, you can delay, wait to see what other people do, and then
I could have stolen the car out.
Yeah.
But does he need a green
design? He would need a green design in order to do that.
Exactly, yeah. So
you would have spotted that, which is why
I might not have done it.
But yeah.
Nice. Okay.
All done? All done. Right.
Cool.
3 shifts in the design area.
Yeah.
So if you take one of those 2, you get a book. If you take one of those 2, you get a bank shift.
Yeah.
I sort of regret shunting all the grey cars now. I didn't know. I was too busy focusing on green.
Yeah. So.
And if you were certified, you can take from here.
Yes, which I'm not.
Vittel approves of your opening, Andy. So there you go.
Excellent. It's all downhill from here.
So I can take from either of these spaces.
You can take from any of these 8, but you get a bonus if you take these because these designs have been loitering around in the office for quite a while.
So the question is, do I want a training token or do I want to bank a time unit? Let's go, as that's got a nicer...
So you going to take that one? So you get another book?
I think I might regret that, but there you go. I'll get another book.
Yeah.
That's one action.
Yep. These will slide down after you've spent all of your shifts.
After I've spent. So let's do a training.
Yep.
For another action.
Move one on that.
Yeah. And do I want another car? There's a big line of grey cars. Let's take that other grey car actually and bank a time.
This
unit.
one?
Yeah. Who knows if that's...
You get a bank shift.
And then my time unit goes up.
Yep. And then at the end of your turn, these slide down. Okay. Right. And then we have Sandra. So she files in her paperwork for the new coffee machine because Alan broke the last one. And that is the end of the first round. So now we're going to round 2. We have the department selection phase. So I'm first. So I stand up and I have to move to a different department. And I move to an empty workstation in that department. So, let's just have a look what we've got here and what we've got here and what's going on and stuff like that. Right, I'm going to go to logistics and I'm going to go on the 3 space.
Right, so neither of you have a green design yet, so no. I should be safe to go here and there's no way someone can nick the car in front of me?
Correct. And this is one of the clever parts of the game, is that whilst it might appear that these are in this order, the clever part of it is if you go here, which you did, and you push a car out, then you are guaranteed to be the player who in the next turn can go in here and claim that car. Because anybody who would have been here would have had to move.
Yeah.
So it's a really smart part of the design.
It's fun if both spots are taken, though. Get fun if both spots are taken.
If both of... Yes.
Then there'll be a bit of jockeying.
Yeah. Where would you like to go?
It's a great question, Paul. It really is. Quick rules question.
Yep.
If I were to put a part on there, that obviously fills that part up.
Yep.
At what point does it clear?
I know what you're going to ask me. I know what you're going to ask me, and I am just going to check it. So we are talking about the assembly department. At the start of your turn in the department, if a model has all of its assembly spaces full of car parts, return all of those car parts to the supply. So it is only at the start of your turn. Okay. So if you wanted to build 2 grey cars this turn, you can't.
Or I could push the green one forward, couldn't I? And that
sorry,
still...
I meant
sorry,
two new ones.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, I tell you what. Let's put me onto this +3 space with the.
Okay. I assume you can push forward 3 separate cars.
Yeah,
if you've got
absolutely. Right. Or 4 if you use a shift. So Sandra is moving to here. So Sandra takes the first turn. So we are now in the work phase. Mm-hmm. So evaluation. Sandra is going to evaluate all players in this department who are behind on training. So that's you two.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Do you meet the criteria?
Isn't it us two?
No, that's me.
Sorry. I was looking at directly to the... sorry,
it's this one.
That way.
So it's you two here. So you two get evaluated. Now, each department has and this is on the player aid, criteria for penalty, which might look complicated at first, but it's basically if you've got 2 or fewer of the thing relating to that department, you're going to get penalised.
Yeah, not even close.
No. At the start of the game, you're going to get penalised a lot. That's just how it goes against me and Sandra.
Yeah.
I avoided that by getting a training point so that I wasn't behind. So you two get evaluated because you're here.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have
upgraded
3 or more cars in your garages? No. You have 2 or fewer. It's upgraded designs. Yeah, it's upgraded designs. You don't.
No.
So the penalty is 1 point plus 1 point for every bank shift below 5. So Andy loses 6 points.
Ouch.
Alan, you lose 5 points.
So that puts Andy down to 11.
Yeah.
And me down to 10.
It looks harsh. It's how it's going to go for the start of the game.
Yeah.
Ways to avoid it: get a bit of training, get some bank shifts.
So to avoid that, could I use a...
You can only use your training point on your turn to train in the department that you're in.
Fantastic. Okay.
Yeah.
If you're in admin, can you train in...
You can train in admin and your chosen department.
Okay.
Cool. Whichever department you chose. That is it. Sandra has done her evaluation. Yes, Vitold says, and I'll let you change your mind on this if you wanted to. Okay. Now that you've seen how that played out, you could have avoided this.
I could have gone on the 2 spot and I'd have gone first, yeah.
Did you want to do... I'll let you change it because if you'd have known that, you might have wanted to do that.
That would make a lot of sense, yeah.
Okay. It's their first game, so we're allowing some tweaks like that. So you did that before Sandra evaluated you. You got 2 shifts, and as long as you spend one of them on training...
Yeah, so one would get the car, the other would be training.
Yeah.
So Andy would go back up to here, wouldn't he, effectively, for the minute? And we'll move it back down.
So one of your shifts was to train. The other shift is to claim a car.
Yeah, so where does this go if I claim it?
It goes, I think, to the bottom of this central stack here.
Okay, and this goes in next to
any one of your garages.
I guess I'd better get some...
And you flip the garage bonus over, and you get whatever's printed on it. Okay.
Let's see how harsh those penalties are.
Now that cost you 1 shift to claim because it was the car directly behind the pace car. The cars cost various...
Yeah.
The shift's cost is depending on how far it is behind, and only after you've claimed them all do the cars then go back up. Also, every time a car is claimed, and that's how that moves. And remember, when it gets to here, that's going to trigger a meeting. Okay, so you did that. Then Sandra evaluates... Oh, you did the training, didn't you? Yeah. So Sandra only evaluates Alan, and then it's your go.
Fantastic. So
now you know how Sandra's evaluation is going to work, and you know where Sandra's going to go next.
Mm-hmm.
I say you know where Sandra's going to go next. She might not.
Yeah. If the spaces are full, she'll skip over.
If Andy on his next turn goes here, Sandra will go to here.
Yeah.
Okay. So the player interaction in this game, or the player interaction, but also the way that the players can manipulate where Sandra goes is really clever.
Yes. Gotcha. Right.
Oh, yeah, Sandra's maintenance action. Thank you, Brett. Yeah, Sandra's maintenance action is to advance the pace car 1 space. I'd forgotten about that. She evaluates everybody, and she does an action when she is in that department.
Okay.
So there you go.
The pace car was advanced once for Andy claiming a car.
And once because of
Sandra.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sandra gets in the car, drives it forward.
Right. So am I correct in thinking you have to put different...
Yes, every part on there has to be different.
Okay, so if I trade in my
or you could use that. I suppose recycling.
Well, I'm going to end up using both anyway. So I'm going to do it twice. I've got 3 actions, haven't I? So I can train once, so that hopefully avoiding Sandra's wrath.
Yeah.
The next time. Then I will swap this for. That's it.
It doesn't really matter.
Doesn't really matter. Let's go.
If you're completing the.
Go on then, and stick him straight there.
This one?
Yeah. Yes. If you're completing that, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
Okay. So.
Where are these going to go?
So where's he going to go?
He's going to sort of shunt into here and then push him along.
So you get 2 points.
Oh, fantastic! Catching up already. Excellent. And then I'm going to put this one behind the green one.
Okay, so we get a green car.
Yeah.
And I assume this.
Yeah, straight on.
Another quick rule: there can never be more than 4 cars behind the pace car. So if you push out a 5th one,
is that 2 more points?
Something happens.
I believe it is 2 more points.
I think the front one disappears. It's funny. I've not played this game a lot, but this has already gone very different from the last time I played. Just because of the cars that people choose to push out. Normally, because there's a demand for that type of car, people will be pushing out that type of car.
Yeah,
but you want to push out grey cars because you've got
you can pick
grey designs.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a big move.
You could absolutely pick up 2 cars.
Because when I was vaguely planning something out in my head, I was thinking, I maybe don't want to go on that assembly line. It might be better to let other people push the cars out. And then I've gone straight away and done it.
Because you will have the first opportunity to claim those cars.
Yeah, exactly.
Because of the way that the turn sequence works.
That works out nice.
So I've trained, I've done the 2, and I lie down for a rest.
3 shifts to spend here. One of them is going to be to train, because we know what happens if we don't. I'm going to spend one of them to play a Kanban card. This is a nice little mini game. I like this bit. I'm surprised nobody's borrowed this and done it in a different game. The problem is...
What are you going to make?
Problem is, because I don't actually need anything. There's no performance goals for parts. I've got none of these for parts.
But it's fun.
It is. I think it needs to be this one. And I'm going to put it that way round. And I'm going to put it there. So what that does is it gets a battery. Doesn't get that. It gets an engine. Doesn't get that. And it gets 2 electronics. Where's the electronics? They're near you. Okay, that card goes to the bottom of the deck. And I get a new one. And although that cost me 1 shift, I gain a bank shift. So that was 1 of my 3. No, that was 2 of my 3. So I got 1 action left, which could be to take all of the parts from one of the particular areas. And oh my. I think I'm going to take these 2 engine parts here. And do I want to switch one of them? No, I could have switched one in recycling. Recycling, I mentioned you can use it anytime on your turn. It cannot be used in meetings. Whenever the meeting's called, the door to recycling is locked. Okay. The guy goes home. Cannot use this in meetings.
Can the vouchers, can they be switched for parts in meetings?
I don't believe so.
Okay.
Because you never use a part. You never change a part for a part. You never change a parts voucher for a part.
I see.
What you do is you use it in place of a part.
Yeah.
We are done. So, round 3. Andy, you're first. Where would you like to go?
Yeah, I feel like I need to get some designs before I can do much else. So let's go down
to the design department. So Sandra moves to here.
That's
fine. Yeah, that's it.
Then my go. So I want to claim the cars.
You're safe to go on the 3 space because I don't.
Greys.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Okay, I'm gonna go. Yeah. Oh, I need to go there as well. So I think I'm going to go to the same department as Andy is.
No.
Yeah. Okay, cool. So Alan, you're first. You've got 3 shifts to spend in R&D.
In R&D. So if I want to pick both these cars up,
that will cost you 3 shifts.
That's cost me 3 shifts.
Yeah.
So I will do
That's
that.
a strong move on the third round of the game.
That's really good.
So he comes here.
You can put them wherever you want.
Let's go here.
2 bank shifts.
I knew I was going to regret those grey cards.
And then...
I mean, there's a lot to take in. You push the grey cars out when there were grey cars here.
Yeah.
You know, there's a lot of variables to look at.
Yeah, I
Two more
was
parts
too
vouchers.
focused on these 2 spots.
Sorry, and could you also
I got 'em here.
pass me 2?
There you go.
Thank you. So now...
You flip those tiles over.
Oh, yeah, sorry, yeah.
And you have to put both of these designs here.
Those 2 underneath.
Those go on the bottom. I
'Cause
guess you choose which order. But
that seems fine.
I'm not
on
sure
my detailed calculations. Yeah. Okay, fantastic. Now I could spend one of these.
Before you do, 2 cars have been claimed.
They have.
Vroom vroom. We are having a meeting.
Okay.
It might be the earliest meeting I've ever seen. This.
Wow.
I am not ready for this meeting.
Yeah. We just don't want a late night, you see. We're
At
trying
all.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm expecting that.
Yeah, wow.
So is that literally a meeting at the end of this?
At the end of this round,
At
there
the
will
end
be
of
a
this
meeting.
round, there'll be a meeting. Wow, crikey. Okay.
Yeah.
So now I could spend one of these.
You can spend as many of those as you want.
As many of those as I like to move myself up
on the training track of that department.
This track.
Yeah.
Because currently, and Sandra won't be evaluating.
Sandra won't be evaluating that department for quite a while.
Yeah.
But
then I might not go back.
You might not go back there until she gets back there.
And she evaluates everyone who is furthest back on the track.
Yes.
So if I moved here, Andy and I would be being evaluated.
Yes.
Let's, in the spirit of keeping this moving, just move on then. I'll take a chance that I'm going back there at some point.
So you lay down. So Sandra is evaluating me in assembly. Do I have 2 or fewer cars in my garages? I do. So I get penalised by 1 plus another 2. So I lose 3 points. 1, 2, 3. And then she performs her department task, which is to remove all car parts from all car spaces. They're yours, Andy. Well, not yours, but you've got the tray for those 2. And that's Sandra done. Right, me. I have 2 shifts to spend in design. Now, I wasn't planning on there being a meeting. So, I need to take... Oh, gosh.
Sorry, but I don't get any victory points for claiming those cars, do I?
Not directly now for putting the cars in the garages, but you're going to get points for. I mean, first of all, at the end of the game, each one of those cars is worth 4 points, so you've got that. I'm going to take this one, which gets me. Could I have a book, please? Thank you. And I think I'm trying to think if I do an upgrade for the grey car, that's going to advantage you more than it is me. So I think I'm going to take this one as well and get another book. Thank you. So they're my 2 shifts. I can't use those books because I gained them this round, but I could use up to 2 of my bank shifts from previous turns to take more stuff. So I could go completely crazy here. The problem is Andy's going after me. So whatever I do... No, it's fine. I'm going to use 1 bank shift. No, I am going to use 2 bank shifts. One of them is going to be to train 1, and the other one is to take that, which gets me the bank shift back. Okay, that is my go done. These all slide down. Look at all these blue cars. Wow. Right. I'm done.
Alrighty.
Yeah. 3 shifts.
And I've got 2 banked at the moment.
I'll just point something out to you in case you hadn't spotted it. We're about to go into a meeting. One of the performance goals is for being trained in design.
Yeah.
So if you wanted to, you could spend all 3 shifts
trying to figure out
training design, and then you would. I considered it, but then because the meeting is going to be resolved in this order, I figured that you could do the same and you'd be able to steal it from me. So I didn't.
If I spend a banked shift, I'll have 4 shifts.
You've got 4 shifts.
I can get 3 places up on the design to get certified.
Yeah.
And then take one of these
to get the bank shift back. Yeah, absolutely.
Do I get a bonus for doing this?
Yeah, so once you pass this area, you become certified in that department. 2 things happen. 1, it unlocks this action, which you can then do. And also, this track here is how many certifications, how many departments you are certified in. So what you will do is you will move this briefcase to this area and immediately get one of those bonuses.
I will move it to the banked shift area there.
So you're doing that. You're doing 3 actions to become trained. So you move that to the bank shift.
Bank shift. I get 1 back for certification. I get 1 more when I claim one of these. Which I think I'll go with the red one.
Okay. They slide down. There you go. We are all done. That is the end of the day. So we have a meeting. Okay, right. So just as a reminder, in the meeting, what's going to happen is we're going to take turns in this order. So Andy's going to go first, then Alan, then me, and it's going to loop round. On your turn, you've got 2 options. You either speak or you pass. You may not pass until you have played your performance goal. Okay? So if you speak, you may play one of your performance goals, which goes face up. We'll put it here, maybe. And you may place a speech token on one of the goals. If you play a card and play a token, you must put the token on the card that you play.
Okay.
But you could play a card and not put a token down.
Yeah.
You could put a token down and not play a card. You can do all sorts of things, but you cannot pass until you have played one of your performance goals.
Okay.
So.
Do I go first?
You go first.
Right.
These aren't going to be worth many points.
I went for that. Is it the number I have before I place it?
It's the number you have remaining on your player board, so you would get 3 points.
Yeah, that's not great, is it?
No. It's a low-scoring meeting because none of us have really. Well, I say you might have a performance goal for grey cars in your garage, which means you're.
Is this the grey cars in?
That is black cars. That's concept cars.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. I'll just take this one. And that's.
Yeah, nice and easy. 4 points, and then that is goal. That goal is done. Nobody else can score that. You're next, Alan.
Right. So I think I'm going to play this one.
You're playing your performance goal. Okay.
Now, what I should have done.
You should have put the cars in garages 1 and 2.
I should have put the cars in garages 1 and 2. So.
And you're going to claim it.
I'll claim it.
Yeah. So you could have got 8 points.
8 points, but I'm only getting 4.
You're only going to get 4. Right, and I mean, none of them are worth any points to me. So I'm also going to play my own 1, and I'm also going to claim my own 1, and that is for having designs, upgraded designs of the battery, of which I've got 1, so I get 4 points. Okay.
All right. So I'll play my own thingy.
Yeah.
Which, as I understand it, is for having banked shifts.
It is.
Which is why I was messing around with those at the end of the last round.
You have 3.
Which is just what I need, I think.
6 points. Alan passes, because you know speech tokens left. Yep. I pass, and then Andy passes.
Okay.
So, shortest meeting ever. So what happens now is all of these goals disappear. All of the speech tokens that we used go to the left of our player board. So they are effectively gone.
Yellow one.
Okay. Out of the 2 remaining performance goals that we have in our hand, we each choose one of them and put it face down on there. So we are setting the goal for the next meeting, which, yeah. So there's been one meeting. That's going to go back there.
Right, let's go with that one.
I am going to put...
Let me chuck that over there as well.
We've got no cars on the track, but I know what cars are likely to come out. So I'm going to put that one in. And then because we're a 3-player game, there's always 4 in the meeting. We get 1 from the deck.
Okay.
In a 4-player game, it's 1 per player. And now we reveal them. So 3 points for each different type of car in your garage to a maximum of 3 different types. Okay. Points for having upgraded designs with the engine. Points for having upgraded designs with the navigation unit. And points for having blue cars in garage. They are the 4 performance goals for next time. And now we each get 2 new cards so that we have 3 cards going in. I don't know if I should have shuffled them. Shuffle the cards before you reveal them. Yeah, it just occurred to me they should have been shuffled so that we don't know who put what down.
Right.
Okay, apologies for that. I forgot to do that. I don't think it's going to make that much difference to us, but expert players, you should shuffle them beforehand. Right. Okay.
Quick question. If you have a performance goal that is based on having either of 2 different parts, can you count? Does it have to be all the same part? Or
No,
it
can be either.
Right, so...
You're first.
Sandra is going there.
Is going there.
Probably.
There's no, she definitely
No, definitely is, yeah.
She's definitely going to logistics.
And
logistics, the penalty is for you 2. And it is if you have 2 or fewer parts on your player board.
Which I do. So
correct. So
I'm thinking...
You 2 are getting penalised.
Yeah, so I'm thinking I want to go there.
Stitched up on my own.
Yeah, that's got to be... Ignoring everything else. I think that's just a semi-decent thing to do.
Are you sure you want to go there?
You want to go at the front so she doesn't stitch you up first.
That's excellent. I mean...
Yeah, so then she goes
obviously
next.
I spotted that.
She goes here. So then it's me.
Oh, wow, what do I want to do now?
So I've got my designs. I've got some parts. I can't get any more parts because that's full. I guess I could go to assembly. Start building things. Push some more grey cars out onto the track, eh? Yeah, let's go to assembly. And I'm actually going to go on the +3 because I don't think Andy's going to go to assembly.
No, assembly is no good for me. Neither is R&D. And I did really want to make some parts, but I can't. So chuck me down on admin.
On the 2?
Yep.
Okay. Right, me first. So I got 3 shifts to spend. I will spend 2 of them. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to build a green car. Then I'm going to use recycling to swap that for that and build another green car. So if we can pump 2 green cars out, it basically puts that out and that out. And I'll just shuffle them along. So I get 4 points.
And the lovely shiny white question mark.
Yep, because I have met the demand. So I instantly switch that for one of those. This game's awesome.
Yeah.
I really love it.
I'm very much enjoying it.
Like all of Vittel's games, it took me 3 games of this before things clicked. And from that point on, I was able to then start appreciating the game.
Yeah.
So if you're watching this video and you've never played this game before and you're completely lost, don't worry about it.
Yeah, join the club.
Yeah. Right. Did I want to spend... Oh, now. Hang about. Yes, I do. I am going to spend a bank shift. I am going to use a parts voucher to put a random other part in here to push another green one out, which gets me another 2 points.
Pace car's looking busy.
Okay. And because the demand for the green cars has now been met, yeah, what happens is we take a new one of those 3. And then this gets shuffled back in.
Grey ones came out.
There is now a demand for grey cars.
Wrong timing. Wrong timing.
I don't think I would have been able to push 2 out though if there was the demand for it there. So.
Okay, I'm done. You're up.
I'm up.
2 shifts in assembly. Sorry, in logistics.
So,
in train.
I want to spend at least 1. That keeps me safe from Sandra. So, if I was to spend another 1 and then 1 more, I could get certified. And that would allow me access to that action.
Which is, once per turn, spend a shift to take a parts voucher.
Yeah. And it would also unlock this.
Yes, it would.
Okay.
Oh, that's the other thing as well. When you got certified in... Where did you get certified in? Here.
This one, yeah.
So you should have unlocked...
Oh, which one is it?
One of the spaces on your player board. Which one is it? It's the design. Yeah, it's the design. So you can now have 5 designs on your desk.
Okay.
Hooray.
But I don't think I want to do that. I don't think any of that's a game changer at the moment.
Vittel says the game's easy. There you go. Get blueprints, get parts, build cars, upgrade them. That's it. Simple. Yeah.
So I can use a time to take a part.
Use a time to take any number of parts from one of the warehouses.
Right, okay. So I think I'll do that and I'll take 2 of the electronic things.
So that's 1 time.
And that's both my time actions, I believe.
Yeah, okay. Unless you wanted to spend any bank shifts or training tokens or anything like that.
I don't think there's anything on there that's worthwhile. I basically did it to avoid losing points. So
okay.
I don't know if that's a good move or not.
Andy?
Yep.
And you lose.
What do I don't have 2 cards.
It's only 3 points.
So 3 points.
3 points because it's 1 plus 2 missing. And then what does she do? She removes all but 1 car part from each warehouse. There you go. So there's nothing.
Job done.
Yep. Easy.
She's lazy.
2 time in administration. So you pick one of the department.
Yeah.
And then you split your shift however you want between those 2 departments.
That's not an easy decision. I think I should probably get some more designs, actually. I would like this one, because I can now take from anywhere, I believe.
You could have taken from there anyway.
Yes.
Okay. What you can now do is you can take from here.
Also take from there. Do I want to? I think maybe I do. Take that one also.
Okay.
And that's 2 time units.
2 time.
I don't know if I want to spend the 3rd one.
Okay.
Well, actually, I could, because I can just take a design that I can get a bank shift back on.
Spend a bank shift to get a bank shift
so
back.
I might as well do that.
Okay.
And what looks nice, the black or the blue. Anyone else collecting either of those?
Nope.
I've got a blue.
Push a blue out, so let's go for a blue.
Okay.
Keep my options open.
Right, so that slides down, that slides down, that slides down. I believe that stays empty. Let me just check that. Design department. After you've finished spending your shift, slide all designs.
Garage, 4 cars in garage, 2
upgraded designs.
5 upgraded designs, yeah. We're not at any of those yet.
Speech marks seem difficult to get hold of.
In each row, refill any spaces still empty with tiles from the first office stack. If the relevant first office stack is depleted, refill empty spaces with designs from the set. Yeah, okay. So I think that stays empty, and we now refill the bottom row from here. Okay, Mark is saying it refills from the... Okay, people are saying... Okay, there you go. It does refill. I wasn't sure. Right, we are all done. End of the day. Next day, 'tis me. Right, so Sandra's going to be going here. And she's going to be evaluating all of us. And we are going to get penalised for having...
it's this one, isn't it?
So it's this one. So it's us 2.
Yeah, unless you 2 jump ahead of...
Unless we jump ahead. But we get penalised for having 2 or fewer designs on our board. So I'm okay, because I've got 3 designs, so she's not going to penalise me. But I was about to go up here and get rid of those designs. Well, at least one of them. Maybe that's what I'll do. Maybe I'll just get rid of one of them. Kind of want... Ah, no, that doesn't work. No, maybe it does. Maybe it does. The other option is that I go down here and I train here before... Okay, Okay, I'm not keen on that either. I'm looking at what designs you've got on your board. You've got blue, you've got loads.
Yeah.
So if I went here, you could sneak in ahead of me and steal the green. No, there's 2 green cars.
Yep. With enough green for everyone.
Okay, I'm going to go here. Done. Don't forget the 2 books by your board. Thank you. Yes. I will be making use of those. And there's a stray parts voucher by yellow. There's a stray parts voucher.
Here?
Are they 2 parts vouchers?
They should be on mine.
They are yours, are they?
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Where did I get them from?
Did you not spend some here, or did you?
No,
no, you got a double bonus.
I got a double bonus from that.
Okay.
And then obviously put them by side and forgot to move them
I
back
think
in.
that's right.
Okay.
So I think I want designs.
Okay.
Go for it.
So I'm probably best to move down, but go on the 2.
On the 2, so that you go before Sandra.
Yeah, because then I can jump at least 1 ahead.
Yeah. Sandra goes here.
I'm following her around at the
You
moment.
are.
And I need some parts.
Okay.
Here.
Right, so I go first. I've got 3 shifts. I am going to use 1 shift to claim this grey car, which moves that forward, and those forward.
Oh, that's
That goes to the bottom of there. And which garage do we want to put it in? Oh. I'm going to put it in the one that gets me 2 bank shifts. Okay, so that's 1 shift spent out of 3. Sandra is about to evaluate me, so I kind of don't want to claim another car. No, I'll tell you what, I'm going to spend 1 shift going here. So that out of my 3 shifts, I've spent 1. That's my second one. I am now certified in R&D, which removes... is that one? Yeah, it removes the double upgrade tile, which I'll explain that in a minute. That's my second one.
Which one? Sorry, which one was that, Paul? There, okay.
I move this forward. I'm going to move this forward to here. Get me a parts voucher. Okay, which isn't mine yet. I've still got 1 shift left. I'm going to use that 1 shift to train. And then I'm going to spend a book to train to here. So I am now a master in this area. So the first player to become a master in each area gets the speech token, which I instantly switch one of mine. And I get a choice of one of these tiles. Now I will take this one that gets me another book. Okay, so I think that's it. that was 3 crazy shifts. One of them was to claim a car, which got me all sorts of stuff. Another one was to train. And then another one was to train. And then I used a book to train to the top. Oh, yeah, you're right. I need 3 designs to avoid penalty. Yeah. Oops. I messed that up, didn't I? Yeah, my bad. It's 2 or fewer, and you get the penalty. So, in that case, I will spend a bank shift. Oh no, because the second one would be 2 shifts, so I can't. No, that's fine. Oh, what an idiot. What an idiot. Yeah. No, I think I can do it. Yeah, if you let me slight undo, I'll spend a bank shift and I'll spend the other training point. So I didn't spend a shift to train, I spent a training point to train. So I can claim the second one.
And it wasn't the same training point you picked up in the...
No.
Cool.
No, because that's that one.
That's that one.
So that's going... Good question. Good question. I'm going to put it there and have 2 more books. Could I have another book, please? Right, done. So that is my turn done. That was yeah. Messed up and forgot that it was, I needed 3.
My brain is melting. Right, so I can only stock it up with parts once, can't I? That's
yes, times 1.
If you did you claim an extra car?
I did.
Would that mean you have to get rid of
that?
that?
Yeah, thank you.
That's right.
So let's try and be reasonably efficient. Let's do.
Did I put that? Oh, I did. Well, at least I'm all right for this.
Let's do it that way around.
Okay, so you get 2 green and an engine and a chassis and an electronics. You've got the electronics.
Yep. And this one goes.
Nope. The one you played goes to the bottom.
Oh, yeah. Sorry,
and you get a new one.
So don't forget to put the electronics
in there.
Yep.
And you gain a bank shift for that.
Do I?
Yeah.
Where's that symbol? Oh, yeah, it's there. Okay, excellent. Right. So then I'll grab these 3.
Second action is to claim those 3, yeah.
Yep. And slightly less efficiently, I'm also going to grab this one.
Third action to claim that one.
Yep, I think I'm done. I'm probably not going to attempt to train in there.
Okay. Right then, Alan, in design.
Yes.
2 shifts.
Right. So I think what I'll do is I'll use the 2 shifts to claim these 2.
Yep, which gets you 1 bank shift
and
a book.
And a book. Right. And then I'll use 1, 2, 3 books and a bank shift to get certified.
Can't use that book that you've just gained.
Can't, can you? No. Okay. I think I'll still use 2 and 2 bank shifts.
Yeah, because you did have 2 bank shifts at the start of the turn,
before,
so you can use 2
and 2 bank shifts
for 4 training points.
Yeah.
Gets you 1, 2, 3.
Wrong one.
He's
here.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah,
okay, so were you there or there?
I
don't think anyone's trained.
Yeah, I was going to say I don't
trained.
think I've been on there.
So a few things happen. You become certified in design, so you get to choose either 3 points or a book.
I'll have a book, I think.
Okay.
So that goes there.
And then you've reached the end. So you get the speech token,
which is one of the main reasons.
Instantly swap it for one of yours.
Because I was worried about a meeting without a speech bubble.
You get one of those 2.
Yeah, these speech bubbles are quite difficult to get.
Okay, I will go for a banked time unit.
Okay. There we go.
Does that go
out of the game?
Out of the game?
Yep.
By the plants.
Right. Done?
Yes.
Right, Sandra. So Sandra evaluates me and she says, how many designs have you got on your desk, Paul? And I go, 1. So she goes, you naughty boy, you. And I get penalised by 1, 2, 3, 4 points. And then we shuffle and return the rightmost 4 designs to the bottom of the central stack. So these get shuffled, put to the bottom, and then we slide along and refill.
There's all the green ones.
Mm-hmm.
There they are.
Finally, when I don't need any more designs.
Okay, right. So there's going to be an end of week next round. Because Sandra cannot be blocked from going into administration because she has her own desk.
Right.
Okay, so the next round is going to be the end of a week. And it's me first. Where am I going to go? So I can't stay
End of week,
there.
sorry, is that another meeting just
Nope.
as the...
No, it's an end of week rather than a meeting. They're 2 different things.
Okay.
Meeting can happen anytime.
Right.
End of week, you will score for cars in your garages.
Oh, okay.
Based on how many times they've been upgraded and how many of those upgrades you did.
Okay.
They're your books.
Thank you.
Right. So I got speech tokens. I'm good for that. Although there's not going to be another. Oh no, there might be a meeting. No, not quite. I've got that. I know what I need to do next, I think. Although we're about to get evaluated in administration, aren't we? Yeah, and we're all going to get hit in administration unless somebody sneaks in there and does a quick sneaky training. Can't go to design because it's full. Wows. Do I want to go there? Do I want to do that? I don't know. Tricky. I think, I mean, looking at these, no points, no points, no points. Yeah, so when there is another meeting, I'm currently not doing very well at those.
Yeah, you're not the only one.
But potentially I could do that next time. Okay, so. Oh.
I can use 3 speech bubbles as well.
Yeah.
Apparently you can't use them yet.
I can't use that. I could talk. I've just got not much to talk about. What the heck's this? Okay, I am going to the #1 spot in administration, the weakest spot in the game, but that's where I'm going.
I'm going over here.
Oh no, sorry, hang on. I just thought Sandra goes there.
Sandra goes there.
I'll go to the #2 spot.
Okay.
I'm not in any. Yeah.
Fine.
Sounds fine to me.
And Andy's gone on the spot where he can take the green car.
Yep.
Yeah.
Should he so
choose? Obviously. So, right, I've got a quick question. So we're having an end of week.
We are having an end of week.
Yeah. And you were saying that we score points based on cars in our garage.
For each car in your garage, you count the number of upgrades that car has got.
Right. Yeah.
And that's how many points that car is worth.
Yeah.
And then for each of those upgrades that you did, is an extra point. So at the end of the week, your grey cars are not going to score you anything.
No.
Because they haven't been upgraded. My green car, that should be there. That's a tested design. No, that's not the green car. That's a black car. That green car is going to be worth no points to me, and the grey one's going to be worth no points to me because my cars have not been upgraded.
Even if I were to upgrade a car...
If you upgrade the grey car, your grey cars will be worth points.
Yeah. But I haven't got I need a grey design.
You need a grey design to do that.
Gotcha, yeah. Okay.
Is it just cars that score at the end of the week?
Yeah, cars in your garage is all that scores at the end of the week.
Okay. So realistically, those grey designs look good for me, but I can't take them because I'm already on it.
Yeah.
Right.
Go to the worst admin spot.
Well, that's true.
Yeah.
That is true, but then that still wouldn't score me points by the end of the week, would it? Because I wouldn't have a chance to then upgrade them. So.
Yeah.
Okie dokie. And then, so what you did there, upgrade
Yes.
the black car. I could do that with, say, this black car.
You could upgrade the electronics of the black car.
And I would flip it, put it here.
That
would go on there.
You'd put the marker there because that's the only other space that's worth anything.
Right, yes, yeah. But obviously I haven't got any black cars in my garage. Some great forward planning by me there. Excellent.
No, I did the same. I upgraded the black car just because I wanted that because of the goal that I played in the last meeting. That's mainly the reason why I did it.
Fine. So now we've summed up why I'm not doing very well. I don't think it's worth going to the admin just to stop myself from losing some points. So if I go here, that allows me to
build cars,
push some cars along.
Yeah. Right, and then Sandra goes to her desk. Andy.
Alrighty.
3 shifts in R&D.
Yes. I want to do some upgrades.
And a forward planning, I'll get to that bit before Sandra if I take it next time.
Yeah. I want to upgrade.
You've got all sorts of parts,
yeah,
and there's stuff in recycling, and you've got parts vouchers, so yeah, you can do all sorts of stuff here.
So this one is going to become one of these.
Okay.
To upgrade let's make it this green one.
Okay, so you're going to upgrade the autopilot in the green one, yeah. So that gets you 2 points.
Alrighty.
And we need an autopilot.
Wasn't there something about not being able to use the parts voucher if you've got the part already? I don't know why it would make any difference.
It won't matter because I'll be upgrading this one.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that's fine.
So we need to put an autopilot navigation systems on any one of those.
I probably need a book more than anything else.
Okay. And that means the value of that goes to there.
I can't use that this turn, so I'll put it to the side. For my second one, I'll do the red.
So that's another 2 points. And that counter goes somewhere on there.
Yeah, let's have another book.
Okay. So that's 2 shifts.
Yep. So now I've got
so that
2
green
designs.
one, that is a tested design.
So that goes here.
Yeah.
I've got 2 upgrades. Do I get one of these?
You have 2 upgrades, so you get a speech token.
Yeah, I got one. Right, so I have 2 shifts left. I think what's the certification bonus on this one?
No, that's a normal action that you can do.
Action. What is there
certification bonus. No, there's no special action. Okay. But when you are certified in that area, it unlocks your 5th garage, I believe. No, it unlocks the double upgrade space.
Which is
this one.
Right.
This special tile, which basically means
Yep.
Once in the game, when you are doing an upgrade, you can make it a double upgrade. What that does is it moves the marker twice instead of once, and immediately gets you the points printed above where the marker lands.
So let's suppose that I spend my 3rd shift and a banked shift to do 2 training points to get me certified. And if I'd done that before I did one of those upgrades, can I then do the double upgrade instead?
Yeah, so you've got 3 shifts plus 1 is the 4.
Yeah.
You spent 2 of them training.
Yeah.
That got you here. So you're now certified in R&D, which means you move up on one of these.
Yep. So they all give me a speech.
They all give you a speech bubble.
I'll have a speech mark and a bank shift.
Okay.
So that's one of these.
And then you spent your other 2 shifts.
The other 2 shifts were upgrades.
First of all, you upgraded this,
yeah,
which moved it to 2.
Yeah.
And then the second one, you're saying you want to use your double upgrade.
Yeah.
So you flip your double upgrade tile over, and instead of it moving to there, it actually moves to there.
Yeah.
You immediately get 4 points.
Okay.
And then we flip this over to show that the autopilot can no longer be double upgraded by anybody during the game.
Okay.
Okay. Now, the value of these is for tested designs.
I can recycle at any time, can't I?
Yeah, except there's green already in here.
Ah, yeah, so there is. Damn.
Okay, so at the end of the game, you earn points for each of your tested designs based on the position of the matching parts value marker. So at the end of the game, this is now worth 4 points.
Okay, good.
Okay.
Right, and now I think I'm finished.
Right. Alan.
Right. So, I've got 3. Where am I?
You are allowed to use a parts voucher even if you have the necessary parts available.
Okay, cool.
Thought so.
So, I want to use 1 to push.
Well, start of your turn.
Oh, these cleared.
Those
Oh, yeah, of course.
One there. One there.
So, if I use one of these.
Which oh, hang on, you might be limited. You can only build that on green or grey, or blue or grey cars, because the others have got upgrades on the other cars.
Okay, so if I wanted to do it on the black,
you've got to use.
You could swap that for that.
Exactly.
So you're using recycling, put in that, take that out, and now you can upgrade the concept car. You can build a concept car.
So, this looks nice. So where would you like to push the blue one?
Shift him towards
the front?
Yep.
Okay.
Fine, and then I will put. So the blue I would need. Is that green going to be? Oh no. The blue is fine.
So
you're going to build a blue car.
Yep.
And he's going to push the other one off the edge.
Yep. Straight along.
Which gets you 1 point.
Hey.
And that joins the back of the queue.
Yeah.
There we go.
So that's 2.
That is 2 shifts spent.
Yeah. Do I want to push a black one along as well? Yeah, okay. So
Parts voucher.
Parts voucher.
For anything other than green.
For anything, yeah.
Let's have a blue,
something
shall
down
we?
there. I'll put this over.
Okay.
Here.
That builds another concept car.
Same pattern as before.
Yes.
So another point.
You get another point. Black car on the track.
Cool.
Wow, track's
So
looking
that's
exciting now.
3.
Yeah.
And then do I want to go? So I can go 1, 2.
Uh-huh.
How many time units have I got?
You have 3.
3. And what does that one open up for me? If I get
Assembly.
Yeah.
If you get certified in assembly,
that's this special.
Unlocks the extra garage.
Okay.
Yep, unlocks your 5th garage. Which, and it's not clear on the tile, but it's any 2 of those bonuses.
Okay.
Right, okay. Do I want to get certified in that? So how many bank units have I got at the moment? 3.
3.
If I go next turn, I'll need potentially 4. If I go 2, I'll need 2 more. If I go 1, 2, I haven't got quite enough to get. Unless that unlocks that, and then when I take my first car, I can put. Thinking a turn ahead. If I was to take 2 cars next turn, if I put it on here,
yep,
I can use that banked. I can't use the bank token the same turn I get it.
Can't use the bank shift on the turn you get it.
So what I will do, I will just simply put 2 books in there.
Okay.
And I'll go 1.
So you are now certified.
2. Yep.
In assembly.
Yep.
So you move this to one of those 3 spaces.
I'm guessing the 2 victory point one is better.
If you don't mind going second in the meeting, but it depends. It depends when you think there's going to be another meeting, and if anybody's going to move up here before that next meeting.
I'll go for the 2 victory points.
So 2 victory points and a speech token, and you unlock your 5th garage. Okay, and you are done. So I have 2 shifts in administration. One of them is going to be to train. Oh no, in fact, I've got books. We have loads of books. I'm going to spend all my books training in administration. I'm going to read some books on how to do Excel spreadsheets. Okay, so I'm going to get 1 point and a speech token. I'm now certified in administration, so that unlocks my 5th speech bubble. And I haven't used any of my 2 shifts yet. So, oh, hello. Yeah. Oh dear. Really would like some parts. So yeah, I've got 2 shifts to spend, haven't I? I've got these shifts to spend because I used all of my training points for that. So, is that what we want? Is it really? Well, you're probably going to claim those. I don't know what you're going to do. Definitely wanted to do more upgrades. Okay. So I could do something. No. I was thinking I could spend those 2 here and just train up, and then I'd get that and I'd grab that, but I don't know whether I want to do that. No, I don't. Right, I am going to use these 2 shifts One of them is going to be in they're both going to be in here. They're both going to be in logistics. So I'm putting... Oh. Okay. That's a bit weird. If I did that, it would literally be just one engine part.
Yes.
So maybe that's what you want.
So that's what I'll do. And then as my second, I will take those 2 engine parts. Yeah, that goes to the bottom.
Oh, so much for being a team player.
I'm going to do one. R&D goals. Nobody's got the R&D goals yet.
3 cars in garage.
Well, you got that. You got the 2 upgrades.
2 upgrades.
But yeah, I think we got that.
5 upgrades in the last one?
Yeah. So these were randomly chosen. There's 4 tiles for each department, 4 tiles for each area, and 2 of them are chosen at random. It's the 2, 3, 4, and 5. So yes, Andy got this one. In fact, what I could do for the overhead camera, I just realised I could do that.
Yeah, that makes sense, doesn't it?
Because now you can see where there are multiple tokens stacked. There you go, sorted. I'm done. So, Sandra evaluates you 2. Are you certified in 2 or fewer areas?
Yes,
you
unfortunately
are.
so.
You both get penalised. So, Andy, you lose 2 points. Alan, you lose 3 points. And then she performs end of week scoring. So...
It's basically Andy, isn't it?
Well, it's me now, because I've got a green car, and the green car has been upgraded once.
Yeah, of course.
So I get a point. Andy, you also get a point. Oh no, you get 2 points because you did the upgrade.
Yeah, so I get 1 point for having a green car with an upgrade, and 1 point because it's my upgrade.
Because you did the upgrade. Yeah.
Okay, so 2 for me.
It left out.
Grey cars are not worth anything because they weren't upgraded.
Changing that is.
And that's it. End of week scoring can be massive.
Yeah.
It can be huge. If we'd done loads of upgrades, it could be really big. So that's it. That's the end of our first week. So that goes there. And then it is the next round.
Cool.
Well, we get a weekend off. Yeah. Do you have a nice weekend?
Brilliant. Weather was lovely.
I sat at home and played Mass Effect Legendary Edition all weekend. I've not slept. But it's fine. I've got a welder. I'm all right.
You're fine.
That explains why you only made 1 part.
That is true, yeah.
Definitely.
Right, okay. I think I want more designs. It's always fun.
Mm-hmm.
Right, so Andy's gone there. So
3 is the magic number to have. Not 2.
So I want to go here, one of these 2.
Okay.
Now, if you went on the second one,
I have a red...
So you can't take any of the cars. I cannot take a car.
Yeah.
But if Sandra goes before me...
Oh, apparently I forgot to add a bank shift for using the Kanban card. Thank you. I thought I had.
And the condition is 2 or fewer upgraded designs. So you would lose...
But I'm going to get evaluated anyway because I'm not going to...
Yeah, and you'd lose 3 points.
I'm not going to get 4 shifts up. So I'm going to lose points anyway. So I think I'm going to go there.
Mm-hmm. Interesting. So if I go in there as well, she skips that department and she goes here and evaluates me. But I'm okay. Oh, no, and then I get penalised.
Yeah, that seems a terrible
So that does seem a terrible move. That seems an awful, awful move.
I mean, please feel free.
Yeah, that would be a no. So I think I'm going to go here. And then Sandra goes here. So Sandra goes first. She evaluates you.
Me.
Because you're at the bottom of the track.
Yeah.
3 was it?
It's 3 points, yeah. Because you don't have 2... you have 2 or fewer upgraded designs.
Yeah.
Okay, and then she moves the pace car 1. That is her department task. I can smell another meeting coming.
Yeah, I think it'll be this round, isn't it?
Right. So
3 shifts.
3 shifts. So I'll spend a time unit, make it up to 4.
Yep.
Yellow. And then I can take both of these cars.
So yep. You can take both of those. 2 shifts each.
2 shifts each.
So you return a black and a blue design.
Yeah.
Wow.
At the bottom of the stacks.
Now, if I wanted...
That's 4 cars in garages.
Yeah, that's 2 speech marks.
Is there any... So obviously I can return either of these.
Yep.
Now that's what... If I use this as a design to upgrade, that's the part I need to upgrade it. So there's no particular advantage to me choosing either one.
Not unless you've got cunning plans to do cunning stuff.
Oh, I'm full of cunning plans. Full of them. Right, so those 2 can go there.
Okay.
And that gets me one of everything, does it?
No, 2 of the things... 2 different ones of the things depicted on there.
2 different ones of the things depicted on there. Okay, well, I'll put one there.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I'll get time unit.
Yep.
And I also think I'll get a speech bubble.
Because we're about to go into a meeting.
Yeah, and they seem to be tricky to come by. Maybe it's just me. And then I'll go here.
For $2.
For $2.
There you go.
Oh, I've got
$2.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, you've got 3 cars in your garages.
Yeah.
And you've got 4 cars in your garages.
Now...
So, so that one goes there.
Or, sorry, so these, in theory, rather than me choosing a speech bubble on that, could I choose a parts voucher?
Absolutely.
Is that okay?
But remember, having the white tokens at the end of a meeting is actually quite good.
Oh, okay.
Because it gets you extra speech tokens for the next meeting.
Oh, that's far too much like forward planning. Okay. I think I'll, So, in theory, this would go back here.
Oh, Russ is here in the chat. What was the question? I'll let people in the chat answer it. Unless it's a question about what flavour ice cream I ate last night, which nobody else knows in the chat. In fact, I can't even remember.
Well, that goes there. And that goes there.
Okay. 2 cars were claimed. We are having a meeting.
Oh dear.
In fact, did we move the pace car on because of Sandra?
I don't think so.
I don't think we did.
Oh, I thought we did.
Did we?
Sure. Someone in the chat will know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, if both of you think we didn't and I think we did, chances are I'm wrong with things like this.
Well, I don't know. You say that, but you're the one who's got 4 cars stacked.
Yeah. Anybody watching in the chat, let me know if we advanced the pace car because of Sandra's department evaluation.
I'm sure you advanced it and said, I feel a meeting coming up, and then I took it and then moved it and
maybe
can't remember. I can watch it back, but if anybody watching can just check that for us, that would be great.
Yeah.
There's going to be a meeting either way. It's either there or it's one further ahead. You're all done? Now, what was I doing? First of all, at the start of my turn, nothing clears.
Apparently we did move it.
We did move it.
Hey.
Okay, thank you. Right. Okay, so I've got 3 shifts to spend. And what cars have we got a demand for? Red and grey. And I can't get either of those out. Where's the black car gone? You stole it. He stole the black car. Oh dear. No, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. Oh dear. I've got loads of speech tokens and yeah, these aren't going to get used, are they?
Right. You could get one of the cars out, couldn't you?
I could.
I don't know if it's worth it.
No.
You could.
Oh yeah, I could. Could actually. But yeah, I don't know if it's worth it. I think I need to train in here. Now, I'm already going first in the meeting, unless if you train here and go... sorry, you're here, aren't you?
Yeah.
You're already there.
Yeah.
So I'm going first in the meeting no matter what. Is that going to help? Not much. I don't know what I want to do here. Whichever car I push up, I will have the first opportunity to claim it next turn, but I don't have any designs. So I think I'm just going to spend my 3 shifts training. Yeah. Which means I am now certified in assembly, which means I move up to the next spot And I'm going to take the one which gets me... Ooh. I'm tempted by those 4 points. I'm seriously tempted by those 4 points. I mean, all of these things are worth a point each at the end of the game, so they're worth 2 points, but they are also extra flexibility. No, I'm going to take the 4 points. So I'll have 4 points, please. And because I'm the first player with 3 certifications, I get my remaining speech bubble. I think that's it. I think I'm just going to spend my 3 actions there training, and I am done. Andy, 3 actions in design.
Yeah. What sort of rewards do these ones have? Just to give me an idea of if it's...
so the one I took was a book.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I had a
a
time unit.
Yeah, and some of them, one of them's maybe 2 points.
Okay, I don't think there's any major need for me to advance those then, so I'm going to load up on designs.
Okay. You're going to take 3 designs?
Yes. Which
you do have room on your desk for 3 designs? Yeah.
Before I forget, let's recycle this while I can.
Okay, what do you want?
The nice shiny pink one.
Yep.
I would like... any of those match up. This might be a useful one to have. Let's take another green one. Let's go with this.
Stealing the ones that are hot off the press.
Do I want to go all in on the greens, or do I want to take something else? I think I should commit to it. Let's go for another green.
Wow. Yeah. There's going to be lots of upgraded designs, I think, coming in. All done?
Mm-hmm.
Right. End of the day, we have a meeting. Off we go then.
Mm-hmm.
It's me first. It is me first. So I am going to use one of my speech tokens to claim this one. This is for having different types of cars in your garages. And although I've gone on the 3 times spot, I only have 2. I get 6 points.
But it stopped me from claiming it.
It stops you from claiming it. So 6 points for me, please, Andy.
Yep.
So actually, by choosing the 2 victory point one, I've ended up 1 victory point worse off.
Depends what Andy does.
Yeah.
Because I was in the next bracket
yeah,
anyway.
That's true. Yeah.
So, supposing the 3 cards in my hand are worth absolutely nothing,
you have to play one of them.
I have to play one, but do I have to?
You do not have to put a token on it.
Yeah.
But somebody else could put a token on it.
Yeah. Okay.
So you want to put the one down that's worth no points to any of us.
Yeah. Well, the first thing I'll do is go for this one, which I think is upgraded.
Yeah.
These of these.
Gets you 8 points.
So I get 8 points.
Nice.
Over to Alan.
Okay, so I think I'll do what Paul did, but unfortunately only get 6 points.
You only get 6 points. I mean, thematically, this is great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because great. I've stood up in the meeting and I've gone, look at me, Sandra. I've got different cards. And you, yes, Paul. Well done, Paul. Yeah. Well done. And then you get up and go, Sandra, look, I've got different cars in my garage as well.
I've even got more than him.
Yeah, but she's already heard from me. So
yeah.
Her interest in that subject wanes as the meeting goes on. Yeah. Okay, so am I going to get any points for any of those? No. Is it worth me sacrificing one of my tokens to stop somebody else getting any points? No. So
it is. You got loads.
No, it's not. In fact, it wouldn't. I'd put it on there, and Alan could still get that one.
Yeah.
Unless you then put one on there, which you're probably not going to do. So I am going to play this as my own performance goal and claim it for 4 points.
Right. What do you guys have?
There you go. So yes, I could have pushed a red off and claimed it, but I didn't want to.
Okay, so I will.
I'm planning to
play my goal and not make a claim.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yep.
I don't think anyone else can score that one either.
No, and that's why recycling is closed at meetings so that people can't do shenanigans.
I'm not sure if a speech bubble is worth 4 points, but
I think it is.
Yeah.
I don't think it's worth 1 or 2, but I think it's worth 4.
Okay. I'll put that there and claim 4 points.
Is that blue designs or blue cars in garage?
Blue cars in garages. Yeah. Designs are that, and the design
and then the
goals
design
are.
it's got that on it.
No.
What's the difference between design and?
Sorry, that's an upgraded design.
Yeah,
this is a design.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
An upgraded design is one that's been flipped over.
So there won't be any for designs, or are they?
No.
Yeah.
I don't think so. No. Back to me. I pass.
I think I'm all done. No point claiming the garage one for 3. I don't think I'll pass.
And then I'll play this one.
When you pass, you can still come back in.
Yeah.
And
that might matter.
Oh, okay.
In case something comes up, I can score. That's second and third garage, is it?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So
second or third
that gives
garage,
me 4 points.
So if I
play
suppose
that, you'll get.
But that's from my hand.
Yeah.
So I could have said.
You can't pass if you haven't.
If I haven't played.
If you haven't played, yeah.
Right. Okay. Fine. So the fact that you guys played early gives you the chance to. Well, okay. So I'll put that down. Claim the times 2.
Claim it. You get 8
points. Yeah.
And then on my turn, even though I previously passed.
Yeah.
I stand back up. I finished playing games on my little iPhone.
Yeah.
And I say, "Yep, I've got one in garage number 3, so I get 4 points."
Yeah.
You still passing?
Yes, I think so.
I will pass.
And I will pass as well. So we all pass consecutively. That's when the meeting is over. Okay, so speech bubbles come back.
Sorry, I can't pass this one.
Yeah, that's a good point. The recycling man has not gone home. He's making the tea for the meeting.
Oh, yeah. Good chat.
There you go. Okay, so we've had 2 meetings. And we've had 1 end of week. Right, we all now choose a goal.
Okay.
And what triggers end of game again?
3 of one and 2 of another. Basically, it could be 3 and 3. You can time it so that you end up with 3 and 3.
Yeah, but basically 3 and 2.
Okay, I think I'm going to have to pick that one.
Yeah. I'm picking that one.
Then we get to shuffle.
And then that one goes in, and then we shuffle them. Yeah, you are supposed to shuffle them, which is what we're doing now, but I don't think there was much advantage in us knowing who put what down.
I am really not thinking that far ahead to be able to be thinking what
so
you're doing, let
alone what I'm doing.
The
first goal is for having parts vouchers.
Oh.
The second one is for having batteries and electronic components in your warehouse. The third one is for having books. And the fourth one is for having cars in your garages of any type, whatever. Yeah. And we all get 2 new cards. These will be the last cards that you get. Okay, right, that goes back there. And
those are terrible.
Yeah, we have a while before the next meeting and end of week. Because Sandra is still here, and that car is there. So yeah, we've got a while. So Sandra moves to here.
So she is evaluating...
Assembly. Okay. So it is for having 2 or fewer cars in your garages.
Right.
So
just normal cars.
Yeah, so it's Andy who's going to get evaluated here.
Yeah. And even if I got evaluated, I'm safe because I've got 4.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you're only going to lose 2 points. Yeah. It's not a problem once you get your bank shifts up.
No. Okay, so now it's my turn.
It is your turn.
Where's the upgrade?
Here.
It's this very...
Yeah, this is R&D.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
So you can't take that one.
So because I'm already there.
Yeah.
So I think... and Andy's lying down in my design spot.
He is.
The lazy...
It only cost you 1 spot.
Lazy...
You can handle it.
Yeah, well, I'm going to
He's having a snooze.
4 cars.
Give him a kick and wake him up.
Okay, so...
Because presumably my plan going there, is I'm thinking, right, I've got loads of cars, but nothing's upgraded.
Yeah.
So I can in theory upgrade this, but obviously I can't this turn. Yeah. But the more designs I've got, the more I can potentially upgrade, etc.
Yeah. So I was going to go up there, but because I'm ahead on the training track, I'm only going to be spending 1 shift. And that's a waste. That is very much a waste. So, yeah. You've gone into where I was going to go.
Blame the guy who's lying down.
I might have to do that. Could go for that. I don't really want to go for that.
Got admin.
Could go for that. I'm looking at admin, but I'm also looking here at logistics because I like forklift trucks. Yeah.
I think I'm going back down here.
Okay. Right. She'll go first then.
Okay, so 3 time units. Now, which of these do I want to upgrade? Let's start off with an upgrade.
Oh, here we go. You're going to have a lot of upgrades now.
I am.
So you are
this,
upgrading the electronics in the green. Sorry, the battery in the green car.
So what have we got? 4 points, time unit. I think I'll go for the 4 points.
Yeah, 4 points plus the 2 for the upgrade.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay, and that's another tested design. So
yeah, excellent.
Slot that there.
Oh, okay. So they slot.
Yeah.
You get loads. They slot above the same car.
Yeah.
So I don't necessarily need 2 of these to upgrade it twice. Okay.
Yeah.
Righty. What else do I want to do? I want to do a second upgrade.
Oh, and you've just upgraded.
Excellent.
That.
Let's do another upgrade on green. So let's go for this pink thingy.
The drivetrain.
Hang on, let me just check what I've got left here. Yep, let's do that.
Okay.
So
that's another 5 points.
And
that's another tested design.
Yep, there we go.
So they are all tested.
For my third action, I'm going to take the car for
using the green
one.
blueprint. Yep, so that moves to there.
And that one can go.
Bottom of the stack.
Where do I want to put this? Let's go for the 2 books. They can go here. So that's 3 time actions used, but I think I'll spend a 4th one as well.
Spend a bank shift to work an extra shift.
And let's do an upgrade on blue. To put this on. Let's go for 3 more points.
So that's another 5. Zoom.
And that means I've got 5 upgrades. So
And
I get
that goes up as well.
This one, is that right?
You have 5 upgrades. Wow. Yeah. So actually, that can be removed and that can be removed now because they've been fulfilled. That should have moved 1 up.
Yep.
So you can always count. There's basically green has moved up 3, pink has moved up 1, and red has moved up 3 because of the double upgrade. Yeah.
Okay. I think I'm all done.
And at the end of the game, those upgrades are worth. Yeah. Nice. Okay, so Sandra evaluates. You, Andy?
Yep. What do I fail on for this one?
Cars and garages.
I have 2, so I fail.
So you lose 3 points.
Oh.
1, 2, 3. And then she clears all of the things. Remove all car parts from all assembly spaces.
That's these ones.
Yeah. That's Sandra done. Pink value goes up. And need to increase green again. Yeah, I think I'm right. I think green is 3, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I think the chat's just a little bit behind. I think we got it.
Green's 3, pink's 1.
And burgundy or
3,
whatever,
3,
magenta. Right. I've got 3 shifts. One of them is going to be to play a Kanban thing, so I'm going to add the shift now. And it's going to be... I could just be really selfish again. I don't want that. That's just greedy. And it's stuff that I don't need. And I can't put them in recycling. So that's actually no good at all. Whereas that one is awesome. Right, so my first of 3 shifts is to put that card there. The 2 chassis. My second one is to take the 3 chassis. And my third one is to train. And then I am going to spend a bank shift to train again. Okay, so I am now certified in logistics, which removes this one. So I've got space in my cupboard for some more parts. And I move up to the next certification bracket. So I'll have... Ooh. I'll have 1 shift and a speech token. So 1 shift and a speech token. Done.
Cool. Okay, so I've got 2. So in terms of taking designs,
yes,
these blue and grey will be beneficial. So I've got blue and grey cars.
Yes.
If I'm looking to upgrade.
Yeah, because if you upgrade them, they become tested designs automatically.
Okay. Now, the fact that this is, obviously these 2 have got, so for the grey,
this
I've got
can
a choice.
still move up.
Yeah. Now, when I upgrade this, is there any benefit to this being higher?
That moves there.
Okay,
which
and then
means
I get...
this will be worth 5 points at the end of the game.
Right, gotcha. Yeah. So I'm thinking if I take these 2, I don't think that's a terrible move.
Okay. So you get a book, you get a time.
Yeah. So the book goes there, and you put the time on.
I have.
So I've got 2 books in hand.
Mm-hmm.
So I think if I use the 2 books,
no, hang on.
No,
you're already fully certified.
Oh, I'm the wrong way.
You are a master of that area.
Ah, well that changes everything. I'll keep the books safe and sound there. Yeah.
I mean, you can read more books on the subject if you want, but you're not learning anything new.
No. So then the next question is, do I take a banked time unit to get another?
Yeah, I mean, if you want that, it's kind of free.
Yeah. But I haven't got a red car. That's there. I might just take the grey one.
Mm-hmm.
It is advantageous to upgrade something that I've got the car of,
absolutely.
Isn't it? So
tested designs are a big thing.
Yeah. So I'm thinking the grey one, and that gets me another book.
Don't think I spent your shift. So, there. Okay, right, so these slide down. Done. End of the day. Nothing happens. No meeting, no end of week. Next turn. Next round.
Which certification unlocks that?
If you look underneath it, it will show you which one it is.
So it's something that I've done.
Yeah, it's this one. It's assembly.
Okay, I think I want to go and get some more lovely designs.
Mm-hmm. So Sandra moves to here. I need more designs as well. But I can now push cars off because I've got a bazillion parts. I think that's probably what I want to do. I just don't have the designs to be able to claim them that quickly. Could go to administration, but that seems weak. That does seem very weak. Now let's have a look at this. I mean, we are still quite a way off a meeting. We are probably going to be getting into a end of week soon. Sooner rather than later anyway. I think I'm going to have to go to administration.
Okay. So, Sandra is evaluating here.
She is.
Which will hit Andy because there's nothing you can do to train that up.
Yep.
So I will come down.
Okay, you take the first time.
And that's the upgradey one, isn't it?
It's the upgrading and claiming of cars.
Upgrading, claiming of cars, etc., etc. Okay. So I think the first thing I'll do, if I go 1, 2, 3, 4 books.
Yeah.
Wow.
To go up here.
Okay, so you become certified in design.
Yeah.
Which moves...
I can't use those this turn, can I? Okay, I'm still going to do it, but...
So which of these would you want? 4 points, 2 bank shifts, 2 books, or 2 parts vouchers?
Which one goes first again?
That way.
So this one would be the first
That one goes first.
Oh, that one goes first. Okay, let's have the 2 parts.
2 parts vouchers. Okay, and you get that.
Does that go straight?
That goes straight on. Yeah.
That's a couple of times I've fallen foul of the two. Can I have a couple of these?
Parts vouchers?
Yeah. Keep planning ahead that I'll be able to use them and then remember suddenly that I can't. Okay. So...
that was your 4 books. You've not used any of your shift yet.
Nope. So there's a chance I might take 1 book back actually and use a shift instead. But so I'm going to do a couple of upgrades.
Yep.
So if I upgrade...
Those books are spent now, aren't they?
Yep.
Yeah, I was keeping them there just in case I pull one back.
Okay.
I mean, I probably won't. So if I upgrade this car...
The autopilot in the blue car,
Yeah.
Using a parts voucher.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we take an autopilot token and put it somewhere on there.
What would you like?
Oh,
sorry.
Let's get me a time unit.
Okay. And that moves up 1.
Yeah. And I get points for that, do I or not?
You flip that over.
Yeah.
You get 2 points for it.
Yeah.
And that becomes a tested design.
Right. But I don't get anything for that being 1 to 5 at that point.
End of the game you will.
Okay. And then I'm kind of helping Andy out because he's got 2 of these and I've got 2 of these, hasn't he? But we'll go with it.
It's going to give Andy 1 more point, but it's going to give you another 7.
Okay.
So
yeah, fine. So I'll do the same again with
another parts voucher.
Another parts voucher.
So that was on the grey car, was it?
Yeah, you're upgrading the autopilot of the grey car.
That bumps this one up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which one do you want?
And let's have another time unit. I think they're useful.
So a time unit for yellow and another 2 points for the upgrade.
Yeah. Hopefully you move the yellow up the first time. I'll trust you.
I might have moved the purple up.
I mean, I need all the points I can get, chat. So
I think I may well have done.
That explains why I'm so low.
Attila says you don't fill top warehouse when play Kanban card in previous round. What did I do? Yeah, you're right. Thank you. I played it there to put those 2 in there. You're absolutely right. Thank you very much for spotting that. I forgot to put that in there, that in there, and that in there. I don't think that would have changed anything.
No.
But yeah, thank you for spotting it. Yeah, one of those as well. Yeah, well spotted.
And did anyone spot if Andy accidentally moved the purple token up?
I did.
On the first turn.
We can go back and we can check.
Oh, okay. Tense moment. This.
Is it there?
That's already.
Is it back a bit more?
Yeah, back a bit more again.
Back a bit more again.
Yeah.
And a bit more.
And a bit more.
Oh,
yeah,
look! Yeah, there you go.
Was it 3?
2.
Oh. Well, if that changes the game, I apologise.
There you go. Okay.
So that was 2 time units. Do 2 upgrades.
Yeah, let's just check what's been. So that's at the max now.
Yeah.
Green's moved up 3 times. Pink's moved up once. Yeah, it's all good.
Yeah. And then my third action, I could either keep that there and pull a book back,
or just get to the top.
Or just get to the top and take one of these.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
Okay. What you got?
2 points.
2 points.
Yellow.
Yellow.
All done?
Yes.
Right, Sandra. Andy.
Can I ask a quick question?
Yep.
Obviously, these are end of game scores.
Top.
So at the moment, I'm scoring it.
Yeah, right.
But
if Andy goes on top, he'll get the 5.
He'll get the 5. So it's the last person there who gets the...
Because your training is more recent, thematically.
Right, gotcha.
You read the book the following week, and therefore it's...
Makes sense.
Yeah. Makes sense, yeah.
So
how many points do I lose for this if I don't have...
Yeah, you need to have parts.
Yeah, I don't have
You don't have any parts, so you lose 3 points.
2, 3.
And then what she does, she clears all but 1 part from each warehouse. Done.
Okay, I need some more design.
Design time.
Let's take 2 greens. And for my third, do I want to get an extra certification? Let's go for a red one.
Get you a book.
Yeah.
All done?
Yeah, I think so. Got a nice stack of books there.
Right. So my go, I have 2 time in administration, and I'm going to choose to spend it in design as well. But these are rubbish. Yeah. Wow, these are very, very rubbish. Well, the first thing I'm going to do is I am going to switch out these two. Oh no, I can only switch one out. I'll switch this one out for. We'll go here. For this. Do a bit of recycling. So I'm in administration. Got 2 shifts. I have no books. And I think I need designs in order to be able to claim the cars that I'm planning on pushing off the end. So
this voucher I've got lying here is one that I spent earlier. So I'm
okay,
shut that away before I accidentally use one I have.
Yeah, kind of don't want to bother training in here just yet. Which is the department which I'm not certified in? This one. The only one that I'm not certified in. I could actually do that now, just to get certified. Or is there any reason for that? No, I need designs. So I'm going to take this one, which gets me a shift. And I'm also going to take this one that gets me a book, which I can't spend this turn, but that's it. I'm going to spend a bank shift to take that one because that gets me a bank shift back. Then I'm done. Okay. These slide down. So you fill from the top first, then the bottom. Okay, right. Next day.
Yellow.
Yellow. Up here.
The world is your oyster.
That is.
We are getting close to another end of week, which is going to be loads of points for you two, and none for me. I thought I had a really fairly good start. I did that, and I got that, and then I don't know what else I've done.
Bloody Andy's lying in my space
again,
isn't he? Honestly.
Sorry about that.
Oh, hang on. No, so if I go
that will
here,
cause an end of week.
Yeah, that'll cause an end of week.
Right. Okay. Let me have a think about that.
And it will save Paul from being evaluated.
And it will save. No, because Paul's.
Yeah,
because he's there.
Ah, and who will it cause to be evaluated? Andy and I.
Both of you two.
Us two, yeah.
But the only penalty is on Andy because Andy's only certified in 2 locations.
Yeah, I'll probably be certified in 3 in this round. What with having 5 books and all.
And I was on the upgrade space anyway, wasn't I? No, I'm going to go there.
You're going there?
Yeah.
Okay, so Sandra goes to here.
Okay. So I want to go here.
Okay. So we're having an end of week. This is still not helping me. I've got like the wrong coloured cards here. Like I've gone colourblind for the evening. Yeah, so I think I'm going here. Okay, so me first. I've got 3 shifts to spend in assembly. And let's build some stuff. I want to build a red car, but I'm going to have to use a parts voucher to do that, and I don't want to use a parts voucher. Because the red car has had its autopilot upgraded, so that's going to have to be the first piece on there. And that's the only way I can push a red car along.
Can you not? No, there's no red.
No, there's no autopilot in recycling. So that's a pain. There is a demand for. Yeah, okay. So we're going to do it. We're going to have to use the parts voucher. Can you throw me an autopilot and pop it on the red car, please?
Yep.
So that puts a red car
red
along.
chunks forward.
Yeah, and I think I'm going to move that to here. Yeah. Then I am going to put in the engine of the red car. And we'll have another red car.
Assume you're going to push the grey off.
I am actually. So I push the grey off. I get 1 point for doing that, but I also get a speech token because I've met the demand for the grey car. And for my third trick, I will upgrade the chassis in. I put a chassis part in, which basically puts a red car pushy all the way, so we can just stick a red car on the track.
Okay.
And I get a point and another speech token. That demand has now been fulfilled. So that disappears at the end of the round. That's 3 shifts spent. I'm trying to think where I'm going next. No, I've definitely done that wrong, haven't I? I've absolutely done that wrong. Oh no, that's fine, because I'm going to do... Yeah. Oh, it's still terrible. Yeah. Oh gosh. I will spend a bank shift to do a 4th thing. Yeah, I should have done this differently. Black. I'm going to put the green in there, and we'll build a black car.
Okay.
And we will shove that down here, so I get another point.
Black's getting busy.
But no demand. Okay, so we get a new demand out. I'm going to have this one. It's a demand for blue cars.
Oh, where's the green go?
3 speech tokens on it. Okay, right. I think that's me done. I just built 4 bits of cars, didn't I? Yeah.
And oh yeah, no. It's when you take the cars that the matey boy moves along, isn't it? Cool.
Are we advancing the meeting marker? Yeah, we've had 2 meetings.
Yeah.
And we've had 1 end of week.
Yeah, and we're about to have the second.
We're about to have the second end of week. Yeah. So yeah.
Okay, so Andy's turn.
Okay, so I need to get myself certified at least.
And then 2 more cars get claimed and the game over.
Yeah.
That's it. It's not a long game.
No.
It's not. It goes speedy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've definitely messed this up. I've not got the right cars in the garage that matches the designs.
Let's spend 3 books and a banked time unit, maybe 4 books to go up.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boom!
There.
From 0 to hero. So you become certified in the 3rd department. So this moves up into section 3.
Yep, I'll have 2 books, I think.
2 books. You also unlock your space in your storage cupboard for parts.
This one?
Yep.
Cool.
And you get that speech token,
Yay.
which is converts into one of yours, and you get one of those 2 tiles.
Okay, I get to pick which one
You choose, yeah.
Well, I will have the banked time unit.
Okay.
Where does this one go? Anyway.
Off camera somewhere, yeah.
Right. So that's none of my 3 actions used.
You've got 2 books off the side of your board. I don't know if they are.
These are the ones I've claimed this turn.
You've claimed these this turn, right?
Yeah. So I had 5 at the start of the round. I've used 4 and a banked time unit.
Okay.
Right.
So you've not had your 3 actual shifts yet.
So I think I probably want a parts voucher since I can use that as an action.
Yeah, 1 action to take a parts voucher.
So if someone could pass me one.
There you go.
Then for my second action, I want to make some stuff.
So that gets you a bank shift.
I will make this, I think.
So 2 green.
Yep.
Pink. And a beige. You get that card.
Then
goes to the bottom.
I will claim the...
Take all of the batteries.
Greens,
yep.
And do a little trade for... they're all a bit rubbish, aren't they? They're all on 0. I guess I'll have the black thing.
Okay.
I think
that is it. Alan, 2 shifts in design.
Right, and I'm already maxed on the thingy, aren't I?
Apparently, I didn't get a point when I pushed the red car out.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think I did. Somebody's saying, Brett is saying I did. Okay. It's only a point. It's not gonna make any difference, I don't think.
So there's grey one.
Again, I've got a lot to talk about at the next meeting, but nothing really getting me many points.
Ah, this card is for designs.
A grey.
So they do exist.
Okay, designs on your...
yeah, designs on your desk.
Right,
does
okay.
exist as a thing.
So there is one, right.
Yeah.
Right.
I definitely won't be getting that.
You get your books, Andy, and your parts voucher and
yes.
all of your stuff.
Before I accidentally discard them.
And then I'll take this one.
Bank shift.
Mm-hmm. And that is my 2 time units.
Yeah.
And I've got full up designs, and I'm top of that, so there's nothing else I can do.
Okay, right. So, Sandra, end of week scoring.
Does she?
Oh, yeah, she evaluates the department, but you two are both certified in 3 departments, so there's no penalties for anybody. End of week scoring. So, I'll do mine first. My green car is actually worth 3 points because there's 3 upgrades on it.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. My grey car is worth 1 point because there's 1 upgrade on it. That's me done.
Okay.
Blue car is worth 2 points plus another 1.
3 points for your blue.
Each of your grey cars is worth 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Because although that tested design is above that one, it's actually
for all of them. Okay.
Your black one is worth 1 because of that. Okay.
So each of my greens is worth 6 because it's 3 upgrades on my designs.
And you've got 2 of them.
12 points.
12. Yeah.
Nice.
That's the way you do it.
Yeah, that's where the points come from, isn't it?
Okay, right. That is end of week.
If that ever happens again.
Yeah.
Well, I'm talking about.
So we have had a second end of week. How do we have a green car and no green blueprints? So I'm using a very obscure strategy, which is to write in the rule book at the end of the game, lowest points wins. That's the strategy that I'm going with. Right, my turn. Yeah, I've played really badly. I know that now. That's what you're supposed to do, is get upgrades and cars that match, not complete nonsense like I've done. So I'm going here.
Weren't you all red?
I was here.
Oh yeah, of course you were, yeah.
I don't think... Oh no, he could. Sneak in there before me. I'm going to have to go there.
Right. I think it would be fun to make some cars.
This could literally be the last turn of the game.
Ooh, interesting.
No. Yes. So it could. If Alan goes to R&D and claims the grey car.
Oh, let's see what happens then.
Then it could. Oh, hello.
So that is going to R&D and claiming the grey car.
So me first. I have 2 shifts to spend. I will spend one of them. No, I will spend those 2 shifts. Yeah, I was worried if I went there, you could have gone there, you could have claimed the red car. That would have been bad.
But I don't have a red design.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. But Andy could have.
Andy could have sneaked in, which is why I went there. But as it is, I wanted you to go before me to claim the grey one to make it cheaper for me to claim the red one. Yeah. Timing.
Yeah.
Timing. Okay, so I'm going to claim the red car with this, which costs me my 2 shifts. So that goes there. I take this, and I'm going to put it there, which gets me 2 parts vouchers. Okay. This moves. Oh, yeah, I'm not going to claim another one. So this moves on 1, and they slide up. But I am going to spend a bank shift to upgrade. Oh, this is so rubbish. Yeah, this is really rubbish. To upgrade the engine of the red car, getting me a bank shift. Which gets me 2 points, but it becomes a tested design. For 2 points. Now, I might, because this is the last round of the game, it's really weak, but I'm going to make that the double upgrade, getting me 3 points.
Okay.
I could potentially spend 1 more bank shift.
Are they worth anything in endgame?
They are worth a point at the end of the game.
Right, okay.
All I could do is upgrade the chassis in the black car, which would get me a book, which is worth a point, but that would get me 2 points. It's like a point, yeah. So I will spend a bank shift to work 4 shifts. I will spend that chassis on there, which gets me a book, and then that gets me 2 points. Okay. Oh, I've got this. That shouldn't be there.
Oh, yeah, I should have that.
You should have that.
Yes.
You got your.
I've had that quite.
Yeah.
That before, Paul, I think.
I've just got 2 now.
Oh right.
So yeah, you should have that.
Oh, you've got 3.
Yeah, but he got 2 just now.
2.
Oh, but what I should have is I should have this for having 3 cars in my garage.
You should.
Yeah,
that's what I should have.
Good.
I'm not going to get certified in all 5 departments, and I've completely forgotten about the end game scoring. Which I haven't done that. Haven't done that.
Yeah.
Oh, I think I've done.
What's
no, I haven't done that either.
Oh. So what's end game scoring? Blue cars?
2 blue cars,
which I could get.
2 drivetrain upgrades.
Nope.
Not going to happen.
And certified in design and logistics.
So is that forklifty?
Yeah, there and there.
So Andy
so
has.
You have. You've done that one. Yeah, this is a terrible score. Oh, I should have flipped that over because I double upgraded it. So that can't be double upgraded again.
And that's your go?
Unfortunately, that is my go.
And this is the last turn of the game.
This is the last turn of the game.
If I take a single car.
If you take a single car.
Which I will. So
and then we play
wait
again.
Another turn, I'll be stacked on green cars.
bit of point scoring math here that might do a bit of help just to speed things along. So obviously I could take the grey car. Yeah. That would only cost me 1 action. Put in there.
Yep.
And obviously there's the grey car has been upgraded once.
So you'll score 2 points for each grey car for 6 points. I think. Is that right?
Do these get scored again or not? Because it's only an end of week scoring.
No, so at end of week scoring, this tile itself is worth 6 points.
Right.
Not per car.
Not per car. Okay, so I would be better off spending 2 to get the blue car to complete that.
Which would be 8 points for a speech token.
Yes.
Yeah.
Is that 8 or 6?
It's 8.
8.
8 points.
So it's a bit of a no-brainer, really. Two
of your 3 shifts to claim the blue car.
3 shifts to claim the blue car.
Yeah.
Get an extra speech token. There. And then that goes
to the bottom of the stack.
Yeah. And that is worth 3 points, but it's fine. Okay, yeah, I think that's let's go for it.
Yeah, it's tricky because if you used it to upgrade,
but I think it
with
gives
that,
me something
it
to
might
claim.
have been worth. Yeah,
but
it's lots of points either way.
Yeah. Okay, so then I've got 1 left over, so I want to do an upgrade.
Oh yeah.
So if I
upgrade the
black car,
the autopilot in the black car.
Yeah.
Using a parts voucher.
Using a parts voucher.
Good points.
Yeah.
So that gives
very
me
good points.
2 points.
It can't even go up any more. But we need to put an autopilot on here. You don't get any bonus for that.
No, because there's no... And then I want to use a time unit to upgrade.
So you've used 3 shifts so far.
Yeah.
You then use a time unit and
a parts voucher to upgrade the
grey. Did you just spend the parts voucher?
I had 2.
Oh yeah, 2. Right, okay. So you're going to upgrade
a green thingy on the grey car.
Yeah.
Which one would you like?
I'll have
at this point 2
2
points
victory points. So that's 4 victory points I need in total, because the 2 for the flipping it and then the 2 for the.
Good final move, I think.
Cool, and then
and you can put that there if you want to.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah. And then I'm already fully certified in that one, aren't I? So.
I think you're done.
Good last round. Sandra evaluates.
Yeah, I should have known better positioning there, but never mind. It's too
Do
late.
you have? You don't have enough cars in your garage.
I don't, so I'll lose points.
So you lose 2 points.
Okay.
That's it. 2 points. And then she clears all of the spaces.
All of them?
All of them.
Okay. That might make things a bit easier. Or harder.
Or harder, yeah.
Right, so what's going to score me points at the end? I think I'm going to spend...
we claimed a car.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Let's spam the certification on there. I'll spend 3... Actually, is there anything for bank time units that are worth 1 point?
Yeah, these are all worth 1 point at the end of the game. Books are worth 1 point at the end of the game. Parts vouchers are worth 1 point at the end of the game.
Well, let's spend...
And speech tokens are worth points at the end of the game.
Let's go for 3 banked time units and a book. I might switch that over in a sec, but let's...
So three of these shifts.
No, 3 of my banked time units. Oh no, 1 banked time unit, sorry, because I can't use that.
So you're working 4 shifts, yeah.
I might switch those for books in a minute, if that's okay. Oh, actually, I should probably decide before
you look at the thing, yeah.
Okay, let's leave that hidden for now.
Okay.
But I'm going to do that. So as it stands, I will have spent 2 of those 3 time units.
You've gone. How many books did you spend?
1 book.
So one book, and then 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yep. So I spent 1 book, 1 bank time unit, and 2 regular ones. So I have 1.
Were you at the bottom?
Yeah.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, wait, was that right? Was I at the bottom? I think I might have been.
We can look back.
Yeah. Let's confirm.
I think we should record every game we ever play like this, even if we don't live stream it.
This is great.
Because we can just look back. Where are we?
I don't know. It's all upside down. I think, do we need to go further back?
Let's go a bit further back.
I was on the 2nd spot.
It looks like you're on the 2nd spot.
So I need 4. So yeah, so 1 from the bank time unit,
1
from the book, 2 of the spent ones, and that leaves me with my 2 actions left, of which...
Can I have the reference sheet? So.
The only thing I'm going to get from building these cars is points, really, isn't it?
Cars in your garages. For building these, pushing them off is going to get you points, and speech tokens if you meet demand.
Potentially a speech token if I could do that, which I guess I could. But I don't know that I'm going to get that many points for the speech tokens. So I think... I think I will just do 1 of these for the green.
That's allowed.
I believe that is allowed. Bump him off for...
Oh, let's go backwards. 2 points.
Are these points at the end of the game, by the way?
No.
Regular things? No, so I might as well try and use
that one might be.
Oh, yeah, it might.
Don't know if it makes much difference, but chat's saying that the green should be moved 1 further.
Okay.
I think is correct.
Spending these is not such a wise move after all. Because that's only going to knacker me on the other side. Let's spend the parts voucher instead. I'll have the green thingy back. And yeah, because this is going to be worth 2 points. So if I spend it to score 2 points,
yeah, the parts voucher is worth 2 points potentially here. So
yeah, but I'm not going to claim that with 1 parts voucher.
Right, true.
I might. It depends how badly things go. But I'm probably not going to get top spot on this one, am I? Who's going to claim it? I mean, you two don't need it, so I might. I've lost track. I've spent one. I have one left. So I'll keep the book and just stick with the one.
Okay.
So now I'll take this and see what it is. That's good to me. I will, I guess, take a banked time unit for all the good that'll do me.
Well,
Point. It's a point. Right. Okay. So we're having a meeting.
The final meeting.
The final meeting of the game. I'm speaking first.
My brain is jelly.
Mm-hmm. So now...
Oh, I should have these.
At this point, I don't claim... I can't...
Correct. This is end of game.
So, but I need to leave
you
one
need to leave a
spare
speech
if I
token
want
for
to claim
that.
it.
Yeah. Okie dokie.
So I need to leave one back for the certification thing, but I can't claim the others. Okay, let's just back that.
Yeah, it's a good rate idea.
So...
Otherwise I will forget.
Yeah.
I am going to claim... I'll have that one for 6 points. Yellow.
I will...
The tan and yellow part is wrong too. I'll check these. Yeah, that's had one upgrade. Yeah.
Oh, that changes everything.
I will do the same.
So you
for
get
4 points.
4 points. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay. I will jump on the books, I guess, for 6.
6 points. So I'm going to go on the books as well for 4 points.
I will play that.
Nope.
Is grey cars.
Oh, I got it.
Oh, nice.
Which is 8 points.
I think I will play. I don't particularly like to put this one down, but I kind of have to. So I will do this one, Garage 4 and 5, which I will take the top spot just to stop one of you lot getting extra points. So just 4 for me for that.
4.
One.
Okay, I'm going to speak about parts vouchers. I have 2 of them. I get 4 points.
So I can pass and jump back in, can't I? If I want.
As long as you have played your
Which you have.
Yeah. I'll pass. See what happens.
The danger is if we all pass consecutively, then it's over.
Oh, okay. Right. Well, I'm not doing that.
Okay. But are we going to all pass consecutively?
It's not worth the risk.
Okay.
No, I'll play that, which is upgraded.
No, you can't play another one.
Oh, can you not?
No, you can only play one. You must play one and only one.
Oh, yeah. Well, okay. Well, I think that was the right one to play, at least. Well, that knackers me plans. Okay, well, I think in that case, then it'll have to be on Andy's...
Yep, for 4 points.
For 4 points.
Stops me getting it.
Okay, so I will...
It's me next.
Oh, so it
but
is.
that's... Oh, no, I can go on here for 4 points. I will. I'm in the lead. Quick.
Yeah.
So I'll go there for another 6.
Ooh, didn't last long. Hang on, it was Alan. No, it was you next.
Yeah.
Sorry, it was you.
If you want, you're
Yeah.
fine.
Anyway, so
I don't
you go
think
for
it
there
made
for
any
6.
difference,
I go
actually.
over there for 4.
Yeah, wouldn't change it.
Now it's Alan again.
So I will pass.
I will pass.
And I will play my performance goal, which I have done. 1, 2, 3, 4.
This is looking very close.
Yeah, it's not going to be with the end game scoring. Blue to 4 certs. Blue missed a cert bonus somewhere.
Oh, did I?
We've missed the certification bonus. Well, that would have changed a lot of things.
Yeah.
So, oops.
Yeah.
You're certified there, and there.
Yeah,
yes.
So I am.
We've missed one. So, yeah, that would have changed a lot.
I've been completely cheated.
Do you want to have just 2 points?
Just 2 points and an extra... Oh, no, I wouldn't have been able to because it's locked.
Yeah.
I had 4.
No, so you get a white one and put it next to your board.
When
And
would I have been able to spend?
After the meeting, that white one converts to your own, which is worth a point.
Can I use it there later on or not?
Yes.
Right, so I can spend
You can spend an extra one in the meeting.
Right.
The one on your player board.
If
there is
anything to me.
No.
Not really, is it? Nothing's worth it.
You get 2 points for
2
your
points
electronics.
For having a car in garage.
Oh yeah, 2 points for car in garage.
Yeah, I don't think I can claim the same one twice, can I?
Oh no,
No.
Yeah, you can't.
So yeah, literally 2 points.
Okay, but that's the speech token on your board, I think.
Yeah.
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 Yes.
Yeah. So
And
then
that
will become 1, so I can still get the end game scoring.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so 2 points. Right. We fixed it. Thank you very much. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, worth 4 points to me.
Yeah.
So, we are all done. That is the third meeting, so that is that. That triggers the end of the game.
Okay, so now I can have my speech roll.
Yeah. So yeah, after the meeting, we don't need to do all of the tidying up and the admin and stuff like this. So yeah, let's just read end of the game. Game structure, work phase. Yeah, after final scoring. Okay, so each player performs the following steps. Spend speech tokens to gain these things.
Okay, so
you get 6 points and you get 8 points. 6, 28. Okay. 1 point per banked shift. So that's 5 for yellow and 4 for each of us. 1 point per speech token of your own colour or generic. Book and parts voucher. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I've got 1
and 3 for me.
Points for cars in garages. So I'll do mine first. I've got a red, a green and a grey, which is worth 5, 9, I got 11. Alan?
So I've got 6, 10, 14, 20.
20. 104.
And I've just got 2 greens.
So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Training tracks. So if somebody wants to do the points, 5 points for yellow, 3 points for purple, 1 point for blue. If you were at the start, you would not get that point. Over here, 5 points for blue, 3 points for purple, 1 point for yellow. Here, 5 points for blue, 3 points for purple, 1 point for yellow. Here, 5 points for yellow, 3 points for blue, 1 point for purple, and here 5 points for purple. None for anybody else. Okay, and then tested designs. So I have a tested design. It is for the engine. Engine is worth 3, so I get 3 points. Okay, your tested designs.
Okay.
You have 3 autopilots.
Yeah.
And one of those. That's 23 points.
Nice.
That's massive.
That's 39.
Mm-hmm.
Around 39.
Okay, so I've got 2 of these for...
Only tested ones.
Only tested ones.
Only
one
tested
of those
designs.
Is, 6. That makes 11 and 13. Where does that put me? 24.
24. And there you go. I think that's it. I think that's the final score. So yeah, Alan wins with tested designs is a big thing in the game.
Yeah, huge.
And having 3 tested designs for autopilots wins.
Yeah.
I mean, that's that's a lot of points.
I mean, I took a 2 design move, which I didn't particularly want to do, but I saw it because there were 2 designs I could use, both with that token on it.
I wasn't playing this area at all well. There's a lot going on. I lost my way about a third of the way through the game and just started making terrible moves. So
fantastic game though.
You haven't not only have you not played this before. I found out earlier on today. This shocked me to my core because I've known you two for years.
Yeah.
You've been around this house dozens of times.
Yeah.
You've never played a Vita Lacerda game.
Yeah. Yeah. And I hadn't quite clocked it either until you kind of said, which other ones have you played? And I was like, I don't think I've played any.
When you said, I've not played one, I thought, it's all right. Andy will have played one.
Yeah.
Andy said, I've not played it. So this is your first Vita Lacerda game.
Yeah.
Now, to be fair, all of his games are very different.
Yeah.
But they are all of a similar complexity level, and I know you two are okay with heavy games.
Yeah, love it.
Initial impressions of your first Vital Lacerda game?
I thought it was brilliant. I was actually
really good.
I was actually a little bit worried that there might be kind of almost too much going on and things like that, but it wasn't, and like all of this, you know, kind of going down here flowed really nicely, and
really
things
like
flowed
the twist
into
on
each
the
other.
basic worker placement
it's a worker placement game where you have one worker, but it's so important not only where you go this turn, but you're setting yourself up for where you're going to be going the turn after, and the way that you can manipulate where Sandra goes and everything else.
Yeah, that was the Sandra thing is really clever. That I like that. I liked kind of following her around where she's going to go, and I really like the way that it's set up so that because I was worried that I don't think I'll ever push a car out because I'll let other. But actually, if you push the car out, as long as you're careful, you can pretty much guarantee you're going to get it if you want it next turn.
Yeah, that's the cleverness in the design, which doesn't come through at all in the rule book.
No,
you can't put those kind of tips in the rule book.
Yeah.
But it's when you start playing it that you realise, if I go here. Yeah. Then and I didn't realise this because I thought, well, how can if you're here?
Yeah.
How can you guarantee that you'll go here? Because somebody will go before you. No, the only people going before you are the people already there who have to move out for you to then. And it's like, oh.
And the only thing you got to be, but I like the fact you still have to be a little bit careful of the admin down there.
Yeah.
Because if you do it and there's someone with the design, they can take it.
They could afterwards.
Yeah, it adds an extra thing as well.
Yeah. There is a lot going on. You've got the basic bits where you go here, you get your parts, you put them in here, and you do that. But then this little mini game here, which I did terribly, but you did really well at, is upgrading the right parts in the right cars and then making sure that you've got them as tested designs. Because tested designs will give you the extra little points at the end of each week, but that's nothing compared to 23 points end of game. If you are watching this, has anybody ever seen 23 points from end of game scoring for tested designs? I'm sure Vital has, but that's a lot. That is a lot of score. And you were doing really well with the green tested designs, and that one was worth a pot of points. That one was worth So you did pretty well from that. Did better than me on that.
Even just having the more expensive cars, that made quite a bit of difference.
Cars. I didn't look at the point scoring for the cars, not realising it was quite that big.
How many points did you get from you got 20 from your cars at the end, and 23 from your tested designs.
Yeah.
That's 43 points at end of game for that. It's huge. Yeah. I love the meetings.
Yeah.
I thematically, I love the way that the meetings work, the fact that they're done in certification order, you have to use speech tokens, the points go down, the more it just all...
The fluidity of the turn order is really nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I like the choice here as well, actually, as when the certification, you bounce it up and that affects the meeting, and do you want a bonus or do you want to go early?
Yeah, I don't know how we missed that one earlier on, but we did. No. Would it have made that much of a points difference? I don't. It might have made a few, but it might have made too much. So let's see what the chat is saying. Play with the extension. Yeah, so what you've seen today is the base game, okay? Because this is the deluxe version, there is the alternative garage tiles, which you can use. There's a few variants regarding the garages as well, where you have to put them in a specific... You choose what order they go in, but you have to fill the garages from left to right. So that really means you have to plan ahead of which ones you want.
Okay, yeah.
There is the other garage tiles, the one with the stars on the back, which are basically weaker versions of these.
Okay.
So that allows you to balance the game. There is also the Supercharger expansion, which is everybody gets an extra player board, and there are some Supercharger extra tokens as well. So because it's the deluxe version, there's a whole bunch of extra stuff.
Yeah, these pieces are really nice.
They are the metal cars. They don't come with the base game, but they were an add-on as well. Kyle is saying, tested designs can be worth loads of points. Vitaly saying the ideal is to have all of the same cars and all of the designs of that car. It's a strategy, difficult but very powerful.
Okay.
So literally you just keep buying all of the green cars and you upgrade all of the green parts.
Yeah.
I mean, that sounds good, but the reason why if you did that, you'd end up with all of these a little bit advanced. What you had is you two both advancing the autopilot.
Yeah.
Which made the autopilot worth. So I can see that picking one type of part and upgrading that, but then you need the different cars. It's getting the timing right of getting the right designs with the right cars and the right upgrades. And it's timing all of those three things together.
Yeah.
So there you go. So we were 2.5 hours for your first game.
I wasn't expecting.
So one of the misconceptions with Vittel's games is that they are heavy, complex. Well, that's true, right? That's the bit that's true. The misconception is they take forever to play.
Yeah.
Now, I'll be honest with you, when people play one of his games for the first time, where they learn it from the rule book, I have known people to spend 5 to 6 hours playing this game.
Right, yeah.
My opinion on a game like this is, for your first time playing it, don't spend 5 to 6 hours playing it.
Yeah.
Play it in 3 hours, play quick, make loads of mistakes, and then done. And then pack it up and play again. Yeah. You can play 2 games, write the first one off as a learning experience, and then play again. Or you could spend 6 hours playing one game by analysing every decision and keep looking it up.
When you don't know what you're aiming for anyway.
It's one of those where I think you might have to be a little bit careful who you play with.
Yes. Yeah. Oh yes, there are certain people who I wouldn't want to play this with. But if we played this again now, it'd be a 2-hour game. And a 2-hour game for a game of this depth and complexity,
that's really
is. But as I say, his games have a reputation for being, 4-hour, 5-hour games. And
I've got to admit, when you said we were starting at 8, I was worried.
You think, right,
but actually,
Well, this is just part 1. We flipped the board over, and then we play part 2, where I've been sacked, and now I'm going to get my revenge on the company. Yeah. That's a whole separate game.
Definitely.
So So out of his other games, Lisboa is about the rebuilding of the city after 1755. Very thematic, and Vittel is from Lisbon, so that works. Again, there's a lot of the theme in that game. So there's a lot of the rubble cubes from after the earthquake, and you are collaboratively building up the city with all of the shops and the public houses and everything else. So the player interaction in that is that you are all building up the same middle of the city. Mm-hmm. Therefore, your placement of where you put a shop might impact on somebody else's stuff and things like that. But you're influencing the nobles, and you're doing all of that stuff. So that's good. There is On Mars, which in my opinion is his most complex one. It's the most recent one, not counting this, because this is a kind of version 2 of an older game.
I watched a video on that actually.
Right.
And thought that looked
cool. I mean, it's very sci-fi. On Mars is very, very clever with a lot going on. And again, you are collaboratively building up the base of On Mars. So the placement of where you put stuff can have an impact on other players. There's The Gallerist, which is one of his popular titles, which is about running an art gallery and getting in works of art and hiring artists who are nobody. And then as their fame increases, the value of their art goes up, and then you can.
I remember when that one came out, it got played quite a few times at your house. But I missed out on it.
You missed out? Well, I got that as well. What else has it got? Weather Machine is the new one, which we're working on at the moment, which is very cool. The rulebook for that is almost done, and Ian O'Toole has just released the artwork for the main board of that. So I can show you that later on.
Cool.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Escape Plan is an interesting one.
Yeah.
Thematically, you are all robbers. You've all robbed a bank together.
Right, yeah.
Right? And then you're lying low while all of the buzz dies down.
Oh, I like the sound of that.
But then somebody has snitched. And the police have found out where you are. So you all have to escape.
Right.
So it is not a cooperative game at all.
No. Yeah.
But you are all former people in the same gang, and you're trying to escape. It's a very, very different game from all of the other ones. It plays differently, but thematically it's very cool. In the way that you're moving around, because all your money is stashed in various places around the city.
Right,
so you've got to try and get as much as you can and get out.
And get out.
That's Escape Plan. What have I missed? Vinhos. Yeah, Vinhos was his first one. And Vinhos, again, has had a new version with Eagle Griffin Games. The original game was What's Your Game? Vinhos is about wine in Portugal. So it's about creating vineyards, growing wine and things like this. And a lot of people go, oh, you mean like viticulture? No. Right. There's no comparison whatsoever.
Other than it's wine.
You played other than it's wine. Vinhos, the new version of Vinhos I much prefer the new version of Vinhos, but that's another one to try. Yeah, Scott is saying Dragon Keepers. Vittel designed a game with his daughter, a very light game.
Okay, cool.
And CO2. So CO2 is the only one I currently don't have. In fact, Vittel said he's got a copy of for me in his house. He hasn't sent it to me yet. That's fine. I can wait. But CO2, originally when it came out, was a semi-cooperative game.
Yeah.
The new version has 2 modes of play, semi-cooperative or cooperative.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Cool. But it's about the fact that we are producing too much CO2 and we have to start not doing that and getting stuff like that. So cool. Yeah, there's a lot going on. I think that's all of them. I think I've missed one. I don't know which one I've missed. Apologies if I've missed one. But anyway, you've got a lot to explore with these. Yeah,
definitely. And if there's anything to go by, I will be.
Yeah, as I say, they are all very, very different, but they are all of a similar complexity level. It's interesting because on various Facebook groups, Board Game Geek and Vittel's Discord channel, there's always polls about which is his heaviest game.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Nobody can agree. There are some people that will say On Mars is his most complex. There are people that will say this is his most complex. I think it is because certain people find certain game mechanisms easier to grok than others. And therefore, for some people, this is totally and utterly mind-blowing, whereas on Mars, they go, oh, yeah, that's easy.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
People's minds work differently, don't they?
It all depends.
It's not necessarily easy to see where your points are coming from.
No. Yeah. Right. We're all done. Thank you very much for everybody for watching this evening. I hope you've had fun. And as I say, if you're watching this and you actually want to know fully how to play the game, go and check out my how to play video. This was just a playthrough. And a big shout out to all of my Patreon supporters. This was not a sponsored video, even though I do some work for Eagle Griffin Games and Vittel. This wasn't paid for in any way. So this video was made possible due to the support of the Patreon campaign. So yeah, thank you very much to all of my Patreon supporters for this. If you want to support the channel, the link is in the bottom right, patreon.com/gaming rules. Your support helps make more videos like this and other ones. Right. I think we're going to turn the cameras off now and then we're going to play again. Is that right?
Yeah, sounds like a plan.
That's the plan.
I'll win this time. Invite us again.
I'll win this time. Thanks very much for watching. Take care. We'll see you soon. Gaming Rules is proudly sponsored by Game Toppers, upgrading your gaming experience. Visit GameToppersLLC.com.